Uh-oh, there hasn't been a video in over a week. What happened? Was it that we deleted the video of us making a tier list on accident? No, certainly not. Anyways, here we are making a tier list over every minigame in Mario Party 5, and let's see how hypothetically our opinions have differed over the 2 months we recorded this in advance.
Woo!
Those damn recording goblins, what can you do?
They still follow us to this day.
We have gone the entire
about
channel
this.
without a recording goblin stealing the footage.
We have an incredible track record, you know.
We
This
did
is
have that one time where all my stuff kept getting exported to the wrong folder, which was kind of goblin-y, but we found it.
that was Goblin Light.
It was a footage trickster. It felt like more of a court jester pulling pranks.
Yeah,
not a full-blown gob.
We recorded this. Jacob took a extended vacation to Japan, came back, and now we're doing it again because we don't got
Vacation
it.
sounds like I was just sitting on my ass. Yeah, we can start off. I'll do the current topic as always. Let's talk about pretty much like every Mario Party minigame kind of has that E3 minigame, the flagship, as I always call it, and I think Coney Island is absolutely that.
I would say so. It's got the shine. It's got the graphics.
It's got the cream.
It's got Mario.
I like stacking the ice cream. However, this is a nitpick. It doesn't really take away from my enjoyment of the game, but the hitbox for which you catch the ice cream is a little deceptive. It doesn't really feel
true.
like it.
I was going to bring that up also.
Even going into it with the idea of it's your cone, it's not your person, but sometimes the person whose cone is further to the outside gets credit for the catching the cream. But either way, it's still fun.
I'd love to look
fun.
at the actual hitboxes for it one day, but it
a
is
hitbox
it is good
visualizer
enough.
for Mario
What do
Party.
you want to call our good tier list today? What are we feeling?
I'm trying to remember what we called them 2 months ago.
See, that's the fun part. I'm not even going to pull up the old list.
What was the old one? Makes Cade happy.
There was a makes Cade happy tier list, but I don't want to like feed off of the previous momentum. I want to.
That's
what are we
fine.
feeling today? What?
How good is Coney Island? How would you describe it?
It's pretty tasty.
Yummy.
Pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Yummy. And that's Coney Island. Is that an A or do you think like a B? Maybe?
I call it like an A. I like it.
Yeah.
I give it like a
I'm
low
always-
A.
I
The
like
Honeycomb
Go
one
low.
from, I think it's called Honeycomb Havoc from 6
Yeah.
is this game, but just straight up better, I
Is
think.
that 6?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but it's a good game.
Then we got Dinger Derby, which is probably one of the most fun mini games to press the A button like 25 times in a row to.
Absolutely hilarious minigame.
Yeah.
I this one brings me great joy, even though it's pretty mindless.
I
I
call
wouldn't call it
her
mindless per se. I mean, it's all it's hard to get all of them. I don't think like any of us have ever got 100%.
It's fun.
I call it like an A
It's
tier.
fun. I would too.
I think
And it
is
also does spark a lot of joy when they
pretty tasty.
do the lob shots and everybody swings the bat
That's
exactly
exactly what I was
twice at the
gonna
same
talk
time.
just the fact that
It
you're not
makes me
technically
smile.
punished for whiffing on the lob because you have enough time because the lobs are twice as slow, so you can just sneak 2 hits in there. I think that's hilarious.
They easily could have just made it so that like you get 1 swing per pitch and
Yeah.
then you just don't get to swing again. But I'm glad that they didn't do
I
it
think
because
it's
it's funny.
a pretty tasty mini game.
It's pretty
It's
tasty.
pretty tasty.
Not as tasty as Coney Island, but Leaf Leap, we might be starting with all the hits
Ooh.
from Mario Party 5 because this is even tastier than Yummy in my opinion.
This shit is divine. This is delicious.
This is one of the greatest.
I think it is like top 5 Mario Party minigame of all time.
Ooh,
and
wow.
I feel very confident in saying
Yeah,
that.
especially
Very
this
high.
version of it. Like it is so good. It's so responsive. There's I don't know. There's nothing bad to say about it. This is simple platforming with a fun coat of paint on it, and you can go really high. And also, you can fuck up really bad, and I like that.
That is true. You can fuck up bad, but sometimes you can fuck up like really bad in this game.
I think
Yeah,
it's a good thing for a platformer.
Simple task better than your friends. Not too simple. It's a bit of a dexterity check, a technical frame input check. as to whether or not you can squeeze out maybe another jump if you're both perfect.
Whenever I
Processing
like
speed.
have 3 lefts in a row, I start getting really stressed out because I'm like,
I
if I
start
mess up
thinking, yeah.
now, it's like really bad.
Taking
I'm getting
the
paranoid.
taking your multiple or your multiple choice final and every answer is C, and you're like, they can't all be
It just
C.
can't be. There's no way.
So what is tastier than yummy? What is yummier than tasty? I don't know. A real thinker.
Is there a way that we can put a GIF there instead of a word? Because in my head, I'm just picturing like a seal going crazy on his belly.
I think we could put like an emoji there if you want.
Just put a seal
You know what I'm
emoji.
talking about though? Like the seals, they go like and then they just start slapping their belly really hard.
They love doing that.
That's how I feel when I play Leaf Leap. I'm like, oh yeah.
I do feel like a seal and or sea lion slapping my big fat belly whenever this game comes up.
Here, give me 1 second. Colin, put a funny GIF on screen. I just want to open another tab, and I don't know if anything comes up.
That was pretty funny, Colin. Thanks.
Thank you, Colin. What am I looking for? Seal emoji. Okay, I got the seal emoji. It has been copied.
Perfect.
It's so good, words can't even do it justice.
No notes. That's good.
Perfect.
Okay, so
Leave her
pushy
as
penguins.
Penguins.
If I'm being honest, this one also has me slapping my belly. I love
It's
Pushy
true.
Penguins.
Speaking of the Arctic,
This got me feeling like a
Frigid
square
waters.
box.
It's
Wait,
so
it's actually, this might be the most rectangular box tier we've ever had.
true.
Is
The
Pushy-
emulation error makes it so much more fun because it is
Absolutely.
way harder.
Yeah.
Like genuinely, best version of this minigame is playing it online, which is very funny.
Keep in mind,
Every
we are
single time
ranking
the
this
minigame
on
starts-
emulation on NetPlay.
yeah, every time the minigame starts and that one penguin jumps into the abyss and turns into a black box, it's priming me up for some laughs and some giggles and a good time playing this minigame,
It's just so good, dude.
It's not
which
Leaf
is
Leap
completely
good, right?
unintentional
But
from the
it's-
minigame, but
Is this fair?
makes me happy.
Under Leaf Leap?
Oh,
I
Yeah.
agree.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's way funnier, but Leaf Leap is just like perfection. But I do
mean,
be slapping my belly.
Yeah.
To-
Hydro
to-
Stars.
I was gonna say to actually
Boat
speak
game.
about the real mini game and not and not just the emulation error. It is just the right amount of difficulty to where it's feasible that you die and it's not super easy to survive every time.
I think
Yeah.
it's Superstars that has another stab at it, and it is not as good. Is that the game?
that sounds right. I remember them bringing it
Superstars.
back and not liking it as much, but yeah, this game is like this. It's kind of hard to live every single time. Usually, not everyone's gonna make it.
Yeah, I think they made it.
Which is good.
This is a good amount of difficulty, as Dylan said. But yeah, Hydro Stars. This is man.
I kind of don't like this one.
It's boats.
It's okay.
I like it.
I think
it's good.
it's kind of bad, but I do like driving the boat.
Yeah, I guess that's how I would describe it too. It's not. It feels weird. It's like I
yeah,
swear to
feels real
God,
weird.
this game is like buggy. It's not. Sometimes you drive through the checkpoint and you just don't get it. At least that's
Yeah.
what I feel like has happened to me before.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like you can't get the checkpoint as someone else on like the same frame.
Now I've
that's
looked
what
at the
I think.
I've looked at the footage of the uploads that have already gone up, which is a rare case where I've actually studied the footage when we're doing these tier lists. The hitbox is really on the center of your boat, and oftentimes we're leading with the front of our boat, and if that goes through the checkpoint and that doesn't count, you have to do it with your entire center, and it's really hard to see exactly where you're at positionally from a vertical standpoint because of how small our FOV is and how low to the water we are.
I don't
so
love
it's
that.
the rest hitbox.
Yeah.
Got it.
Well, I
Yeah,
think the
it's
game would be a
kinda
lot
bad.
better if the hitbox was just
is it like a C
bigger.
then? Is it? Or...
I'm calling it like a C.
Sure.
It's like that's I don't know, this is
I
like
do
your
like driving the
vegetables.
boats. Don't get me wrong. I still have fun playing it, but I
Yeah,
think it does
you
have
know.
some flaws for sure.
It's just not great.
I'm calling
My
this
belly
one,
is not being slapped.
I'm calling this one steamed broccoli.
Steamed
Well, you know,
broccoli.
actually, yeah.
Well,
'cause, like,
that's more subjective, I
I-
feel.
That works for me because I'm like, yeah, I like steamed broccoli, but I would rather have it pretty much any other way. But I like steamed broccoli.
Maybe
I
like a little
don't think
bit of
I
seasoning.
feel that positive about Hydro Stars. I'd rather have steamed broccoli than Hydro Stars any day of the week.
Well, then it sounds like we're all kind of saying the same thing. It's like, yeah, it's like steamed broccoli, you know? It's kind of divisive.
Steamed broccoli, I think, would be like a B tier. But if
No,
that's what we
it's-
can we say
Steamed
like
broccoli. It's not that good.
What about like white rice?
I was
Oh,
kind
no,
of thinking
that's-
that
white
too.
rice.
I'm
I love
slapping
white
my
rice
belly
is
for white
delicious,
rice. I'm
but,
not
like,
even gonna
just
lie.
white rice is
itself,
in the seal
nothing?
tier for sure.
Yeah.
I love rice, but I mean just
by
it's
itself.
just so
And
neutral. It's like
Is
plain.
white rice.
Personally, I like to add seasoning to it, and not just white.
I don't even. I'll just take it with like a with other stuff.
How do I make this unseasoned right? Oh. Seasoned with unseasoned right. Okay, there we go.
Cool.
Yeah, we got there.
You got there. Look at how aesthetic that is.
Perfect.
Later, Skater.
I love this one.
It's
I think it's
pretty
fun. As far as
it's a
the
race.
go in a circle racing ones go, I think this one's really good.
Yeah, it's pretty. There's little penguins running around in the middle. I like the set that we're on.
I like that there have been multiple instances of the outside players winning. Mm-hmm. So like, it really does boil down to skill. It's not easy to move.
Yeah,
one
you
thing
can
about
kind of
this
mess
one,
up one turn and then you're kind of over. But also, like, this game doesn't like stagger races like a conventional track would. So I think there's just such a huge cluster every single time.
It's also that whenever you get bumped from behind, you gain a bit of momentum, and that makes it harder to take the turns tight. Like if you get bumped right as you're taking the turn, and then now all of a sudden you're going faster than you were expecting, and then you take the turn too wide, and then you get past. I think that's basically what happened every single time we did it. So
I
there
enjoy
is
it.
that little.
Yeah, I think this
aspect.
one's pretty dang good.
Yeah. Do you think it's like A tier or like around here?
It's like tasty. I
Oh.
always have a bias towards the racing games.
This is
I love
true.
the racing mini games, but I
I'd
will
call her like a
defer
B,
to the rest of
personally.
y'all.
I'd give her like
I would-
maybe like high
I would
B.
do like a low, pretty tasty.
Yeah,
my,
I think
myself.
I would put it like down here in the full list. I'm happy to.
Yeah, I think we're all in the same ballpark.
I think it's a
define
high
the
B
tier
in that
here.
case.
What's in between Dylan's unseasoned white rice and the
Oh, we are kind of going for a food theme and then our seal emoji.
Oh, that's slapping belly. Mm.
Yeah, that's
Slap my belly.
it's so good. I'm slapping my belly.
What if this one's licking lips?
Ew.
I don't like.
I think that would
like
be
that.
above pretty tasty, but also I don't like how
Salivating?
sexually charged that was.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. You're the one making it weird. You never see a delicious meal, a delicious
You're the one
cooked
who
meal,
said it
and
like
lick your
that.
lips.
You're the one that dropped licking lips.
You gotta get your head out of the gutter, man.
You got to stop coming on to us all.
That's not gonna happen. We don't have HR.
This is the hardest part.
Yeah.
This is the hardest part. Fuck the list. How do we be funny on the fly? We've never
This
done it
doesn't
before.
sound good though. You know, that doesn't sound like a B tier.
Yeah. That's the last thing you want.
That's it. That should be the F tier for sure. This is harder
Well,
than the
It
tiers for
it
sure.
doesn't have to be food.
It doesn't have to be food.
Doesn't
What about
have
this?
to be food.
What about what?
Exactly.
Blank.
We just don't?
We could just not.
I'm trying to figure something out, and I'm at a loss of words. So maybe that's
You know
the best
what?
way
How
to
about
describe
this?
it.
Let's hold a contest. The commenters can say what the B tier should be, and whichever one has the most thumbs up, that's what the B tier is. And we can just
funniest
scroll down and
YouTube
look at that.
comment.
There we go.
Yeah.
I would say the funniest possible YouTube comment is like a B tier, you know?
Yeah, exactly. No, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
All right. Well, Willflower, and if I
hate
may,
this shit.
I think mashing games can be good. They can be iconic, but they have to give you that visual feedback either in like a number or your character actively running towards something, like I think Slime Time or something, right? Where
Yeah.
Willflower, the flower just kind of pulls back up in a way where if you lose, you can't even really tell by how much, and you
Yeah,
don't
it's
even have
kinda
that
hard to
numeric
know.
data or a time really.
Yeah, it's kind of just hard to
It's a bad
know.
A masher. It's not good in my opinion. Like mechanically,
Nah.
it does the same thing that other mini games I like do, but I do not like this one. I think it's stinky.
Yeah, this is like this one's waiting in line at the drive-through.
Yeah, I think this and Domination are like the flirting versus harassment, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think we could.
I feel harassed playing this game
Did I spell it
personally.
wrong? I think I did. There's like one R, right? Yep.
It's like C tier, D tier, doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's just boring and I don't like it and
It's
I'm
just
bad
not
at
that
it. So I'm
good.
like, ugh, tooey.
Then Chomp Romp, which I think is a lot of fun. I think this is a mini game I just wish had more seeds and perhaps
Yeah.
more routes. So it's not just like the same path everyone has to take. There's very few instances to do like shortcuts that are like risk reward. I wish it was just longer and perhaps even wider.
Yeah, there are
Yeah.
some.
I would like that too.
On the one seed that we're given on Chomp Romp, there are like I think 2 instances where you can like save a whistle by cutting a really tight corner, and one of them is at the very end, which at least gives you like snipe comeback potential. But yeah, it's a good mini game. There needs to be more seeds. It's just pathing and trying to play really tight corners so that way you do the pretty simple route faster than everybody.
Yeah, this with more seeds would maybe even be like an all-timer because it is
I think
is
so.
fun.
Yeah.
I agree
It's
with
fun.
that.
It's fun to look at. You can fuck up, but
This with more seeds,
just
I
same.
really do think I slapped my belly
Yeah.
for. But as it
I
stands,
definitely
it's probably
would.
like in the YouTube comment tier.
I agree. It's,
Yeah, I would put
I
it
think it's
there.
better than Later Skater, even though
Yeah.
I like Later Skater more just because I like racing.
like I
It's
think
got
it would
a
be
lot
so
of
easy
potential.
it would be so easy to make like 10 seeds for it even. Like
Yeah.
just organize the obstacles differently.
You could
Maybe
even
the
do
next
the
Mario
thing.
Party game that they'll just do that. They'll just take all of the best games and then make them all bigger.
You could
I
even
think
just
we're
do the
being very
thing
presumptuous.
where you make, like, you just divide the board into 3/3 and have 3 possible thirds for each. So then you're just like 9
Yeah.
possible options. You just mix and match them so it's never like consistently the same one. Where I think
Yeah.
that kind of separated like random seeds, where it just kind of creates the illusion that there's a lot of seeds, I think would go very far. But
My
then-
kingdom for a Mario Party maker.
Yeah.
Keep dreaming, pal.
Triple jump. This is an unusual masher because you alternate between mashing A and then B and then A again, which is
And
Mint-
This is the
the
only
free
masher of its kind, right?
to my
believe
knowledge.
so.
there's like,
I like
that
that.
2v2 one where you're on the little gondola glide.
Oh yeah, that is
Yeah,
kind
but
of
But it's not
sort
exactly
of similar,
the same.
but it's not
Yeah.
not the same.
It's still like a 2v2.
I suck at this one. This one's hard.
This
I'm
is
really
the
good
Cade-
at this one for
Cade's good
some
at this
reason.
one.
I don't know why. I don't know what juice I got for this one, but I just
I like
I like to
mashers
jump.
where it asks you to do like mash a button as fast as you can and do one other thing. And that's pretty much what we're doing, where the one other thing is changing up the timing on the Switch. You're trying to do it as accurately to 0 as you can, essentially, with you hitting the ground.
yeah, it's like
And I thi-
timing as
Yeah, I
well
think
as
that
just
makes it
mashing.
interesting. You know, like
This
in
is
Mario Party
definitely
3,
one of my favorite mashers.
there's like Bowser Toss where you have to mash A and angle the stick. There's
Mm-hmm.
the ones where you have to mash A and B together. I like all of those more than traditional A mashers. I would call this like a pretty yummy, tasty
Yeah.
tier minigame
I would
for me
too.
personally.
I think I would.
I
put it
think this
around
is
here, so I
probably
can
my
drop
favorite
it
masher
here.
behind Domination.
Yeah,
I
Domination
really
is just
like
the
it.
best to ever do it.
but the timing element of changing up when you press A to B and back to A, it's just it adds so much layer.
Plus, it's it's like Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games looking game. Like I just think the setting's also pretty fun.
Yeah,
and you get a
rainbow.
numerical value, and you get
Happy
to
Pride.
take turns to like react to what the buds are doing.
And I
think
also
all that makes
like
it a
that
good
this isn't a mini game where you have an advantage going fourth or first, really, outside of like the mental motivation.
Yeah.
That is true.
I would like
They
to
could have
skip
just made
ahead.
it so that everybody jumps at the same time and like do a 4-player split screen. We really don't have to stand in a line, but I do like that we have to stand in a
Yeah,
line.
it's
and,
not
like,
a slow
judge
mini game, so
ourselves.
I personally don't really mind it. I would
but
like
the
to
pacing
skip
is still
ahead,
good,
though,
which
so
is
we can
cool.
create a separate tier. So I would like to jump in the queue and tackle vicious vending.
Oh.
Any thoughts?
It's
Well,
not a
Yes, I do have
You
thoughts.
literally don't have to play it. This should have been an email. This should have been an onboard like event.
should have been a happening space.
This shit is just sometimes charity. This shit is like getting spit on.
If I was
It's
in
like
like the
getting spit
2009
on.
film Click with Adam Sandler, I would use the remote on this mini game.
That's a great way of putting it. That's what I was thinking too, honestly.
That's well said. Yeah, I would like to call the tier personally. It could have been a question mark space.
Okay.
Click remote moment.
Yeah, it's just nothing. It requires quite literally nothing of you, and then you either get some coins or you don't, and then it's like, well,
Yeah, and then
sure
also
glad we didn't play Leaf Leap.
furthermore, you can get 20 coins from it from doing nothing.
It can be
Yeah.
a pretty big swing.
We also
I don't think there should be a single
experimented.
minigame in this game where you literally do not have to touch the controller at all to do anything.
And also, to drive home the point, like it's a do nothing game, and also I hate
like
it. Let
click
me
remote moments.
okay. Click remote moment. Parenthetical Adam Sandler.
I think people know.
Yeah, I hate this minigame. I think it's stupid, and it pisses me off. Even though
It
I
pisses
literally
me
don't
off,
do anything,
too.
it pisses me off.
It makes me
It's
upset.
actually a 2006 film. Apologies for all the click heads out there. Okay.
We don't want to
Yeah,
piss off the Click fandom.
Yeah, fuck this game.
I
fuck
have
you if you
no
like it.
idea what they were doing at the boardroom meeting when they suggested this and then made it and then said, okay, put it in.
They had a minimum number of mini games they had to hit. Is my
This feels like a last mini game kind of thing.
This
It's
is like,
probably to
this is
pad
like
the
trying
amount.
to sneak in like smaller page margins and 14-point font on your fucking homework.
Yeah, they're like, we got 70 new mini games, and like 10 of them are just this. 10 of them are in Womp's Backshots Alley. I think the craziest thing, I know we've all kind of said this isn't a mini game, but I would really like to explain that you start it up, you rotate the stick, and then you either get 0, 1, 10, or 20 coins. But the craziest thing is that if you put your controller down, it just rotates it for you after the timer runs out, because there's a timer. So it is absolutely
unfailable.
not a mini game. And if someone doesn't want to rotate their stick, everyone has to wait as if everybody did.
I
that.
would have more fun going outside and being like, I wonder if there's bugs under that rock, and picking up the rock, and there not being bugs.
Wait,
and
they
being like,
actually
"Oh,
have that
dang
mini
it."
game. That's Rumble Fumble.
Which I do like better.
That's what I'm talking about.
Also a bad mini game, but I do like it better. Oh, what a stupid fucking game.
I hate Rumble Fumble while we're at it. Also,
This
equally
one sucks.
there's a way to do fun RNG, and this is not it. This is them being like, hey guys, look, the controller has Rumble on the Nintendo GameCube.
It
And I
is better
say,
than Vicious
wow.
Bending. You have to give it up.
You do have to
it
touch
certainly
the
is.
controller to
You
win.
do have to play it. It's really stupid, but
If I don't touch the controller, I'm not winning.
Yeah, I don't think you
That's a
understand that.
plus.
You have to lift the cup to find the fly
You
guys.
have to look for the ones that are rumbling, Dylan.
Checking rocks.
Yeah, I got nothing else to say about Rumble Fumble.
It sucks.
What else needs to be
We
said? Fuck this
transitioned into
game.
it perfectly, and now we got Hotel Goomba.
That's a good game.
It's almost awesome.
Yeah,
It's
I think
almost
it's in
awesome.
right next to Chomp Romp for me, where it's like it could be up here.
It could be so
Yeah.
good.
There needs to be like one more floor.
Yeah, floor 1 is just a gimme, and then
My-
you do 2 screens and then it's over.
And I think that having ones where you actually have to maybe sit there and think about it for 3 seconds, other than scanning it quickly, immediately understanding the pattern, and then just doing it. I think if there was
sure.
at least one where you had to maybe think about it for 2 seconds before taking the number 1 option, then that would be awesome. But maybe in an idealized utopia universe, there's like expert Mario Party mode where all of the mini games that are obviously difficulty settings for little babies, there's like one extra harder level, or it gets a little bit faster, and things of the sort. To where the difficulty setting actually changed the mini games, that would be awesome. And then this would be
so sick.
this would be
nice.
certainly a candidate for such an idealized universe, but that's not the one that we live in, so the minigame is not as good as it could be.
Well
Yeah.
said.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I definitely don't like this more than Chomp Romp or Later Skater.
I don't either, I don't think, unfortunately. I want to, because it could
yeah.
be really good. Just make like 10...
It just kind of comes and goes.
Make 10 different patterns and then just like slot them into one rotation, and then there you go. It's a perfect
It's got
minigame.
potential. It's like I
It's
think a
got
lot of this is either it's like inoffensively good, or it just has
Potential man.
Yeah, this is the potential man. There we go. We found it. That's the
you
funniest
go.
YouTube comment. Somebody comment that, and everyone will upvote it.
So if you made a comment, delete it. I don't want to see it. We're done. We don't need you anymore.
Coin cash. This is checking rocks for bugs again.
Yeah, it really is.
Don, you have accidentally stumbled into a great way to describe a lot of the subpar mini games in Mario Party.
I was gonna say I
This-
like
this one,
better
there's
than
at
Rumble
least-
Fumble, but
There's
I
at
don't like
least
that
the
it's
skill
coins.
check. There's at least the
Yeah.
skill check of
Yeah.
having to platform on the
I-
higher levels.
I think the description is very accurate, but I do like this game a lot better than Willflower. So
There are games that do this better, which I think is kind of what flirting versus
Yeah.
harassment is about. But I could even argue an unseasoned white rice if that's where you want to go. But
that is,
It's got some flair to it.
As far as coin
I could
mini
put it
games
with
go, I
Hydro
kind of like
Stars,
it.
honestly, yeah.
it's pretty high for coin cash, and I'm down. I think it is kind of it's unseasoned white rice. White
Yeah,
rice,
you know,
which I don't
I'd-
think it's like offensive. You know,
Yeah,
Not at all.
I'd eat that, to fill me up, trying to lose weight.
I like white rice.
I might eat that later.
With like some salted chicken breast with nothing else.
I could garble some coin cash down today even. Now we got Flower Shower, which is no rocks, just bugs.
I like Flower Shower a
yeah,
lot. I
it's
think it's
fun.
fun.
You just run around and grab stuff. It's pretty good. Like it's.
I think this is one of the most Mario Party games to ever exist. You just run around and you pick up stuff
I'm
before your
usually
friends
not a
do.
fan of the mini games that introduce, hey, look, this one's worth 3 or 5 or stuff like that. But I think this one gets a pass because they give a lot of golden flowers in it. So
There's
it's-
enough
yeah.
of them to where it does not come down to one critical moment.
Yeah, there's just a lot of
Excuse
flowers
me.
in general, which I think is nice.
Yeah, it's fun to collect them
Yeah.
just because there are so many. Like, typically the winner is like in the late 20s, And
Yeah, and the set dressing is nice.
yeah, it's fun.
I
Nice
lo-
little
I love
environment.
the-
Getting
Man.
married.
I think it's pretty
I feel like
tasty.
this one's kind of E3 type of game as well.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
feels like it has an extra level of care
Well, it's
and
got a whole
polish to
cutscene
it.
at the start.
It's
Like,
also
Yeah, it's great.
very
They definitely showed
easy
this
to
one off.
understand,
The
It's like
Koopas
one time
win.
I showed my grandfather Rocket League and he just got it, Like not
yeah,
on a
it's
technical
car so-
level, but
it's
it's
car
car
soccer.
soccer.
I
Like,
got it.
I don't think you have to stare at Flower Shower for more than a few seconds to be like, oh, I get it.
I feel like it's a real easy pick up and play type of game,
That's
which
pretty
is
tasty.
Which is good.
That's a good snack.
Then we
Yum.
got Dodge Bomb, which is hilarious.
This
If
game
was
is
So funny. I
a
love this
funny
minigame.
game.
If this
I
was
really-
Mario Party 1, you would lose coins for it.
I think this game is really stupid, but I do really like playing it.
It's
Yeah,
really
it's-
stupid. It's really fast.
Can we put it the potential man?
makes me
'Cause
laugh a
I don't
lot.
think it's great, but I think it's
Yeah.
very funny when we very commonly we had somebody win by doing nothing.
Yeah, there's definitely more potential here. I mean, they could just, make a bigger dodgeball game, which would be a better minigame, but shit's funny.
Yeah, I really have nothing to add. I agree with it.
Shit's
It's funny.
funny.
It's funny. It's maybe over a little bit too fast, but it being over too fast.
I do remember one thing from our last recorded tier list that we had a full tier dedicated to Mazed and Confused because I think who stands with me? Is it Cade?
Not me.
Is it Don?
I hate this minigame.
I fuck with this game.
Yeah, I think Don and I were like, this game is
I
awesome.
fuck
You
with
guys
this
don't get
game.
it, and you two
You
want
don't
to
get
put
it.
it
They don't
down
get it.
here.
They don't
We
get
need
it.
to
They're
stand
bad.
united. This game sucks, and I hate
They're
it.
bad.
And I don't like
they don't
it.
get it. Magic
Well,
is
we're bad. There's nothing to be bad at. It's pure fucking
You don't
RNG.
get it. It's
You
about
don't get it.
No, I do get it. That's the problem. It's
versus your
stinky.
reward.
If you know, you know.
I think
That's
we just had a
insane.
tier called Mario Party Civil War, and I don't think we're going to match anything
think so.
else like
Yeah,
that
that's fair.
because I think we just have to agree to disagree that we put a very passionate campaign that this minigame is so fun because you can outplay people sometimes.
Not really.
You
Can
just-
you?
you-
can.
Yes,
You just-
can.
You just gotta make the decision really fast.
And then you run to the middle, and then it's not hard to immediately spot like 4 tiles ahead of you.
Then why don't you
And-
win more?
I'm hearing a lot of
Because
loser
it's
talk from the
random.
lower half of the Discord call at the moment.
You
I
you literally just look at the path of least resistance, and then you take that, and sometimes it's not good enough.
It's an
you
RNG
react.
game.
You can play
that's
the game
over too
perfectly
fast.
and still
It's
lose.
Awesome. Have you considered?
It's awesome. Up top, Jacob.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
It's RNG without the without that added little je ne sais quoi that I like my RNG games to have. And
The je ne sais quoi is that you get electrocuted and it's funny.
Yeah, it is really funny when Dylan specifically is running forward and he gets electrocuted. He goes, duh!
And then he
then
rants
he gets
about the
mad
game for
and
like
he
4
huffs.
minutes and it
Yeah,
lasted
he
the
huffs.
entire
That is
turn
pretty
until
funny,
we're
don't
into
get me
like
wrong.
vicious vending next.
You
But-
you are making up events that haven't happened. And
Yeah, I will say that one has not happened, actually. I completely made that one up. It's called a smear campaign, Dylan. We're arguing a civil war. We get dirty here.
I'm here to counter this slanderous campaign from my opponent.
I do not absolutely despise this game, but I do think it is bad, and I don't like it.
If I could change one thing to it, I wish this was one of those mini games where winner of the mini game has to get to the center 3 times. And like,
Yeah.
I would do first to 3. That would make
Yeah.
it so
Yeah.
much better. Yeah.
I was about to offer the design update of either making the arena bigger because the game ends in like 6 seconds or something.
too fast.
It's so small.
It's too fast.
So if the arena was like twice as big, or if there was rounds, then that would fix it. But as it stands, it's RNG and it's over too fast.
I
yeah, you
agree.
could also do the split screen. I think there's a Donkey Kong minigame in 7 that I really like, maybe, where it's like that giant map and you have to like navigate through all the bananas and get to the center. And I think what's cool
Yeah.
about that is it's zoomed in on the player, so you actually don't have view of the full map. But
I think making it 4-player split screen would also be
Yeah.
a lot better. I don't know if it would fix
I think
it,
less
but
information could be fun here, but I don't know. I think this is a real agree to disagree. That I think it's awesome, and I look forward to it every time. And my only complaint is that I don't get to play more of it.
Same.
Yeah, this is usually we're kind of in the general ballpark. It's near the bottom of the list for me, and we'll just have to.
it's bad.
It depends on what kind of flavor you like, and I don't like this flavor.
I
you
would
like
put
your
it in
unseasoned
checking
white
rocks
rice.
for bugs for reference. That's how I feel about it.
This is me liking cucumbers and Dylan thinking they taste bitter.
They're gross.
No, they're not. Cucumber?
See?
I'll side with you on the Civil War in that debate.
Whenever we do our cucumber tier list, well, I guess that's just one thing.
Some people have the sriracha or not the sriracha,
The soap
Cilantro.
gene,
the soap gene for cilantro.
Oh, yeah.
which I can't even process that. I do not have the soap gene, so I
Oh,
just
God,
can't
soap.
imagine cilantro tasting like soap.
That sucks. Cilantro's delicious.
Yeah, well,
I've
I'm
got the
saying I'm
cilantro
with
thing,
you.
but I like soap, so
I just eat hand soap whenever
I
I
have
go
the
to the bathroom.
cilantro gene where soap tastes like cilantro.
It works the other way.
It's just like a
Pop,
miswired, like cross in your brain.
Popstar Piranhas.
I like looking at them. But this
They're
minigame's
funny.
kind of booty ass.
Yeah, this one
It's not
sucks.
great.
I wish.
I like watching them wiggle, but that's
I wish-
kind of boring.
Okay, hear me out. I wish it had MPIQ rules where whoever got in first got the point, but then as, you know, our suggestion for fixing MPIQ, maybe if you get it wrong, the piranha eats you. And
Yeah. This one,
That'll
as
work.
it stands, ends in a draw way too often, and it needs to just go based on time. Whoever calls out the correct, the odd one out fastest.
yeah,
But
or
with the caveat, everyone gets to buzz in.
I think if it gave you like points based on, I think like a lot of like Superstar and Jamboree minigames do this, where you get, actually no, this is a Lego Party thing is what I'm thinking of. But if you press the
Shouts out Lego
button,
Party.
you get points based on how fast you put it in, and then all those points just get tallied at the end, so everyone submits it. Because if everybody, sometimes people will miss one, and everyone gets to 2 points, and like 3 people win. And I think it's weird that we don't even go to the third win. You know?
I agree. Yeah,
Like we have 3
I-
stars to count your wins, and sometimes you can win with like 1 point.
I think
Yeah,
we
you
could
need
even
to.
make it simpler. Just like whoever locks in the correct answer faster, 4, 3, 2, 1 points.
Yeah.
That we could just do that.
Yeah, that's the Mario Party like Superstars kind of way for mini games, and I think that would work here. It is kind of like the what is the Jamboree game that we all hate in with a thwomp and you have to guess it?
Oh,
Yeah.
they come out on the stage. I don't remember.
It's like that if you fixed that.
Yeah,
Is this?
Yeah,
is
is
this
this
like
I'm calling it
unseasoned
low.
rice?
I think
Lower.
it's flirting versus
yeah,
harassment.
Flirting versus
I'm-
harassment. Yeah,
I feel
probably.
harassed personally.
I'm
The only
filing
reason
some
it's not lower
paperwork.
is because I like watching them wiggle.
I do like them wiggling
Feel
around.
about Chimp Chase.
I like this one quite a bit.
Love it.
This one's pretty good. This one, I'm
it's
going,
peak.
yummy.
It is like checking rocks for bugs, but fun.
Yeah.
It is. It is
got
putting the
golden
circle in the
monkeys?
circle hole.
Yeah, but there's strategy behind it. You gotta
It's fun.
determine which one's closest to you after you drop one off, and
I'm
is the golden
slightly
one coming up?
colorblind, so this one's really hard for me.
Dawn's bad at it. That's why I like it.
They do the thing.
I like this one a lot.
I don't love when there's like one gold monkey in it, you know? Like, I don't like it when minigames just have one thing worth multiple
Isn't there always
points.
2?
Or 2.
Am I bugging?
I think you're right. I think it is 2, but even then, I think like they can be too decisive where I feel on it. And I know there's like the risk reward of like waiting for it or not, but it's just something that I don't love in my Mario Party minigames. But so
I agree, but I think this one is way less egregious than something like the love letter one, for example, where like
Catch your
know it's
letter.
coming, and if you do not get this, you're not going to win.
Or the one
essentially.
where you have to drop the Goomba
Typically.
cage.
Yeah, that's a whole different problem.
That's
Fuck
the
that game.
worst one.
I
think this one's
like
pretty
this
I
one
think
quite
it
a
is
bit.
yummy and tasty. I
Tuck.
love catching the monkey.
It's funny because they're monkeys, and that gives it some bonus points.
They scream. They go ah.
And I like going red monkey, red monkey,
red monkey.
Ooh, but what do you do when it's blue
Monkeys?
monkey?
and then I say blue
Then
monkey.
you take it to the blue monkey.
New hole.
You can
Okay,
put it in blue
so
monkey.
Are we saying it's
I
yummy,
think it's
pretty
pretty
tasty?
good.
I think
think
it
so.
is.
I think it's yummy tasty.
I
I
love
have
this
no
game.
complaints with this.
They'll never make me hate you, Chimp Chase. I love you, buddy.
I personally love Fish
Ooh.
Upon a Star because I think this is just like neutral fundies in a mini game.
It is one of the
This
better.
is good.
It's one of the better arena brawlers. I agree.
I feel like I'm rewarded for
absolutely.
my neutral game, especially when we get to like the 1v1. I think I've won a lot of games by just kind of like whiff punishing.
Yeah. I
It
love
is
this
a fighting
game.
game in the middle of my Mario Party, which, hey, I love that.
I need them to make a Mario Party minigame, but it's just dive kick. Popular 2-button fighting game dive kick.
They need more bracket-styled mini games. I think that would be fun. Where sometimes you just get a lucky bracket.
Ooh, that would be fun. I'd put
yeah,
it
this
honestly all the way up to the top. I think it's
love
really
Fishing
good.
Star. This is an E3 minigame.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
Slap in
good,
my
it's
belly, I
fun.
say.
I'm like 2 tiers down from here. It's just
Okay.
Really?
I generally like as far as arena brawlers go, it's one of the better ones. But I just fundamentally think that arena brawlers and Mario Party are they are all too simple, essentially. But
Are
That's
they
fair.
though? I mean, I
think
feel like
for the seal tier, we
they're
need to
testing
agree
a
on
lot
it.
of.
Yeah, this is not a seal tier for me. This is
Okay.
not seal tier 6.
Okay,
It's I think it's pretty good.
I would put it low seal tier, but I love this game. I think as far as the arena brawlers go, which typically do not have a great track record in Mario Party,
Yeah,
this
I agree.
is one of the best ones.
This is not a genre of games I will typically champion. I just think this is probably like the best in slot for this type of minigame.
They figured it out.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree with that assessment. Is that this is probably best in slot.
And
I would just do
now we-
1v1s. It sounds fun.
Yeah,
It
and
could be a
here's
duel.
one.
Frenzy. I'm
Here's
gonna
one
go
that I
get a
think is
drink.
worse.
Dylan, you can talk about this one for me.
Yeah, this one is like what we were just discussing. This one's also an arena brawler, but you have fun little crystals, and this reminds me of that shit in Fall Guys, where all of the mini games like tail tag and whatnot, where you run around and punch and play tag for 45 seconds, and then it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Because-
the last 5 seconds are the only thing that matters. When we would play Fall Guys, we would literally just put our controllers down and walk away, and like grab a beverage and come back and be like, "Okay, time to touch
Hey,
one
I'm back.
bean,"
What's
and
up?
then I win. This shit sucks.
This shit like
It's poop from a butt.
this shit like team tail tag and Fall Guys.
That's all it is.
It is. Is this? Oh, it is. I guess. Are we the rocks here? Do you think this is flirting versus harassment? Do you think? I think it's more stimulating than Rumble Fumble.
Yeah.
I like how it looks.
The first 90% of the time that you spend in this minigame does not matter.
No, not really.
You're kind of just doing nothing for a long time.
so
I'm also
long.
gonna let you in on a secret. This was like my favorite minigame as a kid.
Well,
I
it
don't-
looks pretty. I like the presentation. It's like almost interesting, but
It's a fun
when you really
game.
think about it, it's stupid.
It's just
You
not
just
a good
grab what you
Mario
can and then
Party
camp and like
minigame.
top right. I don't know. I would put it flirting versus harassment. It's not the worst of the worst, but man, it kind of sucks and is really long and kind of boring. And there's that part in the bottom right where it's so hard to attack anyone. You just camp there if you have the crystals.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't like
campy.
it.
It's lasts too long. Patooey.
That's fine.
Tail
Fish
tag
sticks
sucks, too.
Oh god, this is
This is checking for bugs.
it's checking bugs.
It's checking for bugs, and I think this one is even worse than Rumble Fumble.
I do agree. It's Rumble Fumble, but with orange.
yeah.
I almost said.
It's more boring, and I think it's worse because it also takes much longer on average.
That is true.
And
Sometimes you open
sometimes
three
you
rocks and find 3 bugs.
Yeah,
Some-
sometimes you find 3 bugs immediately and it's over, and then you're like, "Yay, bugs!" And then we can get on
sometimes
with
in
our
fish
fucking
sticks,
lives.
you pull the golds, and sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
There ain't nothing wrong with RNG in my Mario Party mini
Dog,
games,
I
but this is just
absolutely
not
love checking rocks for
fun.
bugs.
It's a blessing in disguise that we had to redo this video.
So yeah, that's all the free-for-alls, and despite all the shit we give Mario Party 5, pretty skewed to the top.
They got
got some good
minigames and
ones, yeah.
free-for-alls.
Yeah, the mini games I think are a very redeemable part of Mario Party 5 because most of our critiques, I would like to say, are the boards and just the
boards are-
general board play with like the orbs and the you can't use them on yourself without spending money. You can't buy items from the
Yeah.
shop.
Generationally terrible board play.
Yeah. Every time
Probably
I
the
bring up
worst in
Mario
the
Party
franchise.
5 to people and say that it's bad, they'll always say, "Oh, but the mini games are good," and I'm like,
Dylan, it is not the worst in the franchise.
"That is,
For-
I
for
will
board
stand
play?
with Don."
We
Yeah.
haven't
No.
gotten a 9 yet.
Oh, well, that
Hey,
one
come
like
on,
that doesn't count.
It is a
but I guess.
numbered entry in the series.
I would rather play 9/1.
I'd rather
I
play
wouldn't.
9/5.
Yeah. 9 literally, okay, I'm going to say be the guy I just made up. 9 has great minigames.
It does. It's true though. I mean,
It's been so long. I barely remember. I think the last time we played Mario Party 9, when we were done with it, we broke the disc.
That is correct.
Okay, so let's move to the 1v3s. I think we're start having less and less to say. Flatiator or Flatiator.
Fellatiator?
I think this is pretty good.
I like this one.
it's pretty good. I think it's like a better version of the Mario Party 4 one where you're in the spiky ball and they're jumping around.
Oh,
It's
for
certainly
sure.
more fun to control because you're not just like a fucking slow tank.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think this one's good.
I like
watching
the-
run around the ball.
Like the Monty moles that pop up and can disrupt the
I think
people.
it's a skillful
it feels
game
balanced.
on both sides.
Yeah, it does feel like a rare, fairly balanced 3v1.
Yeah,
tough.
I think it slightly skews towards the 3, but I do think the 1 has a very realistic chance, and it doesn't just feel like abjectly hopeless.
I don't think it's like Potential Man really sums it up, but I wouldn't call it yummy tasty. So I think like kind of right here.
I wouldn't put it that high in Potential Man personally.
Like maybe
I
here?
certainly would rather play Dodgeball.
I put it like the bottom.
Okay.
I'm saying bottom.
That's all right. It's all right.
It's a good game.
It's
If we're
good
gonna
for a
squared
3v1.
away. I think this might be a flirting versus harassment with itself. Just like 10 years later, this game has a glow up. I think in Superstars whenever it comes back around. That I think the
So
modern
this is the
version
ugly
of it.
duckling version.
Yeah, you really don't bully squared away in middle school. You know.
I think maybe I could be making stuff up here, but I think maybe what the difference is because commonly it seems like you're supposed to dodge, and like the squish box on the big squishers is like it catches you one tile sooner than it should.
Yeah,
That is the
does.
big difference. I think it's also bigger in Superstars. You have more room.
So from our experience playing this, it very skewed to the 3 blocks, and I don't think the little guy won a single time. It is funny though. It is the presentation's funny.
It's a funny game.
I think it is
it's
better
got
than flirting
potential,
versus
but-
harassment. But yeah, I think it's potential, and we see the potential later on.
Yeah, but I
Or
wouldn't
maybe
put
this
it
is an
there.
unseasoned white race. Actually, I don't know.
I would put it. It's so.
I would put it flirting versus harassment, honestly. I think this game, it does have potential, but I do not think it is Potential Man category levels.
Yeah, I
okay,
think-
I'm fine with that.
They did fix it later.
Oh, God.
Mario
Max.
Max.
Don't even get me started.
Wow, if I could click remote past this, I absolutely would.
that's
This is a foregone conclusion, and it's boring.
So I want to take this is a rare opportunity where I could take this time to address some comments that we've gotten about
Ooh.
our minigame play for the next minigame also, but we'll start with this one. Everyone's saying they didn't use the charge blast. You have to.
Bro.
Did you see where we won 2 versus 3? And also, did you see where we camped out the person? It is the turn radius on the big mech in the middle. Even if you're doing a charge blast, you're so fast on your little Scooty Puff seniors that you can stay 180 degrees behind them at all times, and they will never be allowed to line up a shot. DPS aside, it's if you do not want to get hit as the little guy, you can avoid their line of sight at all times and never ever get hit. So it's not possible. It is strictly unbalanced, and it is just not winnable in the slightest.
It's
so Dylan,
really
while we got
bad.
you hot, talk about revolving fire next.
As many people pointed out, you don't. It's a
Wind him
timer.
up and watch him go.
It's a timer on the lava wave in the middle. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, man. The lava wave doesn't do
really change
anything. The lava wave doesn't do anything. It makes you jump, and you have when you jump, you have full control when you're in the air still. So all you have to do is press the A button. There's no momentum that carries you. You have just as much control. You have arguably more control in the air than you do on the ground, because on the ground you're slowly gravitating towards the side. So
Okay, but counterpoint,
I
people have won as the 1 and the 3 on this minigame. While
I would
we
say
have
I'm
played
asleep at the wheel when I
multiple
lose.
times.
yeah, it's,
I'm asleep at the wheel every time I play this minigame.
Yeah.
It is so. It doesn't matter which side I'm on. It's boring.
It is
Is
not
this
fun.
checking rocks for bugs?
No, bottom tier.
Oh,
click,
wow,
click
click-
22 out of 6. It's so boring.
I'd rather play it than Mario
Yeah.
Mix. But if we could just don't, I would rather just don't.
As the person who got to be the one in Heat Stroke for like 95% of the minigames, I think this game is awesome over internet. And I think it's really mean that you can make people ground pound in this, that just AA is mapped to ground pound. I actually think that was a very intentionally sinister design choice because there is really no practical way to do it. I think it just punishes you for spamming the A button when you're like panicking. And I actually really like that as a choice.
Yeah.
But
it's funny.
It's
I
very simple
disagree.
minigame.
I think having it mapped to AA is bad.
Yeah, it's bad on purpose,
I really
though.
miss
That's
AL
my thing.
or LAZ.
I think it is meant to be like a punishment. With us playing this over net play, it definitely rebalances the minigame. My experience playing this on LAN is that you just react. You look at your feet and then you don't look at the swing. You just look at the platform and react. And that's what I tried to do, and it's too hard. Not enough time with the input delay.
Yeah, it's really tough, but like having the prerequisite knowledge that like I was really good at this on LAN, I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Also, way funnier now.
Yeah.
I wish I'd gotten to be the I think I was the one time.
We and also in our experience, all of our worst lag spikes tend to occur on this game.
That lava's really graphically intensive.
Yeah, it's a good game.
With that being
like
said,
it.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm at the very least saying
Potential,
yummy.
right? Yummy, really?
I think it's
Really?
this is a yummy tasty.
I think that's too high.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be the one championing this game, and I was gonna be like, potential man.
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
if y'all
I still like
all
it.
Cool with,
On
Yeah, y'all are cool with
LAN,
your-
on LAN, I think it's maybe a little worse because it's a little too easy.
Yeah.
But online, it's a little better because of the unintentional nerf.
Oh, we actually have one more free for all that I missed. Ground pound down.
Oh,
I think this one's like
I like
this
it.
one. This one's pretty decent. This one's pretty
This
good.
one makes me smile.
This
really
one
does.
is we were talking about RNG minigames, which this one is. After the very basic knowledge check of doing the big hops for the breakable ones and doing the little hops for the
I learned
sturdy
this
rocks. With that being said, it's RNG with a little bit of flavor, which I like. It has the good flavor on the RNG minigame. Because you don't know which path is gonna have more rocks on it, so you just have to pick and
Would
pray.
you call it a tasty flavor? Is it yummy?
I think I might be weighing it down because I think I would go white rice if I can be so honest. I'm so
Really?
neutral on this minigame. Yeah.
I think
I don't think
really
it's good.
I don't think it's that good. I call it potential, man. It's just like it's not that
It's a fun
interesting.
coat of paint. It's just not interesting to me.
It's just
I think it's
not that
very good
interesting.
RNG. I like that you can look over at your opponents because it's all the same seed and see what they are doing and like adjust. And it's like, okay, well, if they're getting rock after rock after rock, then I'm gonna shoot my shot by going 5 tiles to the right or something like that.
I think
that's interesting. I think that's fun.
I just
That
don't think
wo-
you have enough time to really.
Yeah,
have
I was gonna say
benefit.
that's good in concept, but you only make 3 choices, and nobody's gonna be that far ahead of you to where you're allowed to peak. Like if the game were longer, there would be that rubber banding mechanic if you were if you were observant enough. But because it's so short, if they're you have to pick before you have knowledge that they're taking the bad path.
So okay, we
I
have one vote
suppose.
for white rice, one for potential man, one for pretty yummy tasty.
I mean, I do potential, man.
Where's your vote, Dawn?
It's I want to say it's really boring, but I'm never like upset when I see it. So I think potential man. Like I think when I think about the components of this minigame and what can happen, I think that sounds kind of boring.
Okay, so
And then it comes
I'm-
up and I go, yay.
I'll put it at the bottom
Okay.
of potential man, and if this tier gets too big, I'll put it in white rice because I have that tier list OCD. So we'll see. As you're all aware. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And back to 1v3s, we got Beam Team. There's a lot of mini games like this on the horizon, I feel. I think 6 and Mario Party 7 both have unique takes on this game. And I don't even think that they do it better. I think they're all subpar.
This one's kind of
this one
whatever.
aesthetically. I like this one aesthetically quite a bit. I like the whole tractor beam UFO and we're leaving crop circles, but
Yeah.
eh.
I don't like it personally.
Yeah,
I'm feeling kind of
It's just a little too basic. And it's just not. And it has the potential to be over really fast.
you are playing a game. You aren't just clicking on stuff.
Flirting versus
I just don't think there's like
It's
any
like
exciting
flirting.
moments in it, you know?
Yeah, it's just kind of boring.
I like that the UFOs are unwieldy. They're really fast. If you bump into someone, you're like stunned. That's good. It's fine. I think it's just fine.
Looking ahead, I just want to rip the mathletes off real quick. Because we all agree this is a quick 2006 remote moment where you press the A button either once or... actually, once on both sides.
Yeah, no, you press the A button one time.
You don't have to. You don't have to. I
don't
don't
have to.
That is true.
But if I had to pick one vicious vending or mathletes, I would pick mathletes.
Me
At
too.
least there's that exciting moment of maybe like getting some drama about is it going to be a minus or a times?
You could also get time 0 and just be the anchor for your entire team.
It's just not a minigame.
This is not a mini. It's not a game. You don't
What's
have
the
to touch
highest
anything.
possible? Is it 6 times 6 or is it
Yeah,
5?
I think it's 6
so,
times
yeah.
6.
So
36 coins.
36. Yeah,
So you
for anyone
can
keeping
make a
track at
lot
home.
of money out of this game.
Yeah, 36 is a lot. I think we typically see numbers around like 10, but
Yeah.
now we got
There's
big
absolutely
top
no reason
drop.
for this game to exist. It sucks.
One of those
Math like that
1v3s where it becomes easier when people start dying, and then you can just kind of pollute the middle. But
Yeah,
I
it's.
don't-
I think it's the guy dropping is a bit too strong. It's very easy
Yeah.
to just checkmate people.
Yeah.
Once you just do a pass with a high toss, and then you on the second pass you low toss to fill in the blanks.
There's also no reason to jump as the 3. They give you the feature to jump, but you just die earlier, and it's not like
Yeah,
you
I
have
don't-
this Smashy Bros kind of free range movement. You're very committed to just jump vertically.
Am I crazy? Is the intention that you jump over your teammates? Is that why you can do it?
Maybe.
Can you even jump over your teammates? I don't
Maybe
even know.
maybe the intention is just that because it is the theming is acrobats. They're like, well, you have to let them jump.
But,
Yeah, I
Like,
don't
come
know.
on, what, you
That-
gotta
it
let 'em
doesn't
jump?
really do it.
It's
Why
the
would you
circus.
ever do it?
I don't know. It's probably like a niche moment, but
It's like middle of the road for me. I think.
yeah, it's whatever.
It's aight. As far as
It's aight,
1v3s
it's aight.
go, it doesn't make me too pissed off.
I think it's better than
I like
these.
looking at it.
Quill
And
for
that at
Speed
least- that's
is
something.
is excellent in concept.
Yeah,
That sounded like I
it's,
think the execution is
would
bad.
be
I think
good.
it's still quite good.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty fine
It's-
3v1.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. It's like easy enough to mess up on either side. I think it's balanced enough. The one I think probably has an advantage because they essentially have the same job, but they're not as it's one person having to shoulder the blame instead of 3 individually all having to do the same thing simultaneously.
It's a really interesting balance philosophy where the 3 they're more extreme and they're like benefits, like their risk reward, where the 3 get more volume out of doing well, and they also suffer way more when they get something wrong. And I think that's an interesting way to go about the 1v3s personally. But typically when you do that, the 3s just would wipe the floor. Like, I think it's a really fine line to walk. Because I think, like, you could say fish and drips or something, fish and chips or whatever
Yeah.
it is. Because, whenever the 4 or the 3 do their thing, they can just do it so much better. But I guess there's not the risk for the 3 is the other thing. I mean, for the 1, but anyways,
Yeah, it's
Quill
just
for Speed,
it's just
I
kind
like
of
it.
it's balanced. It's
Eh.
fine enough.
Is this
I
a white
don't
rice?
like it. I wouldn't say that I like it, but it's okay.
Yeah,
You want to call it a white
I
rice?
think it's decent for a 3v1.
Okay, yeah.
It is interesting. Every time it comes up, whether I'm the 1 or the 3, I do feel engaged because I feel like I can win, and I
I
think
feel
that
engaged
goes a long
when
way.
I eat white rice.
Dude, I'm so hungry.
too.
I want to make white rice.
Well, we got a few more mini games. We can go a little faster because we spent a lot of time on this tier list. More so
Tube it
than
or
usual.
lose it. I love Tube it or lose it. It's one of my favorite 1v3
Yummy
games of all
tasty?
time.
It's really
Oh,
funny.
it's yummy and tasty.
Yeah, this
it's
one's
so
tasty.
good. This
I
one's
would
just
put it, like,
all
here.
mind games and trickery and where am
it's
I gonna
funny.
go? Am I gonna hit the brakes? Ooh, I don't know.
I think it's a
They do
little
good-
unbalanced, but it's like balanced enough.
They do
Yeah.
a good job of making sure you get down to that 1v1, and I think the other two spectators always have a fun job knowing or how to backseat in 2020, right?
Yeah. I love being the one in this. I love being the three. I just
It's
this
funny.
is a good game. It's a funny game. It's funny. It's pretty balanced, relatively speaking. Fight cards. This is what, rock, paper, scissors?
It is,
It's
uh,
look away from Mario Party 2, but way worse.
It's
Yeah.
also you also,
Yeah.
as we learned, you don't have to play this one. It will throw a sign for you if you put your controller down.
Yup.
It's pretty,
Fuck it.
pretty dumb.
I think with fight cards, with mathletes, I feel like I have a chance. You know, in fight cards, if I'm the 3, I really just don't.
Yeah, I wonder what the math checks out of like what's the odds of the one winning on this mini game if everyone puts their controls down, because it feels kind of weighted to the one winning.
Because you have 5 rounds, and it's not like.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And there's no
I
like psychological
know.
element to it, because in Look Away you could like be following a pattern and then break away from it. There were reads you could do because there were
Yeah.
4 rotational options, and also Look Away had the sacred technique of looking straight forward.
You are trying to. It is just rock paper scissors, and you're trying to guess, but I just don't think that really plays super well in this format.
No, it's I would click remote this one every single time. I would take the loss or take the
I'm
win. Who
skipping.
knows? It doesn't matter. I could click forward and I might win.
It's possible.
Curvy Curbs.
Curvy
This
Curb.
is an excellent concept of 1v3. I just wish. Oh my god, it's been so long. I had a good insight on this. Does anyone kind of remember what? I remember liking it, but I think
it feels like the 3 should have a wider track.
okay, that's what I said. I couldn't remember if the 1 or the 3 needed the wider track.
The 3. This
'cause
game is
once
so
you hit,
weighted
you
towards the
stagger.
1. I think it's kind of ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you
because if
kinda
one
just
of the
chain
3
crash.
mess up, you just lose.
Yeah.
I do not like this game.
Okay.
I think it's pretty bad. I think it's kind of checking rocks for bugs tier. The 1 has it way
No.
too easy. The 3 has they're fighting so much harder to do the same thing.
I think that the 3, kind of like Quilt for Speed, the 3 have they're essentially trying to do the same job, but it's 3 people independently having to do the same thing successfully, while the 1 is doing the same thing successfully. The 1 has the caboose, so it makes their turns a little harder because they can't. The caboose just drags behind them, and they can't actually move it like the line of 3 can.
But does
so
it though? It feels like it just kind of tracks wherever you go, and it feels like it's not really a huge detriment.
Here, personally, I think it's a white rice. As someone who likes it, I think white rice is still like a fair tier.
I'd
I
rather
agree.
drive the boat.
I
But
think
yeah,
I think
around
it's
the
way
same.
too
Yeah, like-
high, but it's up to y'all.
I call it low white rice. It's
Yeah, I like it well enough. It's also got a really nice coat of paint on it.
It is pretty.
You know, it is what you actually do in the game is kind of plain, and it needs a little tweaking.
Well, now we got 2v2s coming up, like clock stoppers, and I would say I like this one.
I like it.
I'd call it.
RNG heavy, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like it's kind of over after the first round, oftentimes.
I don't know about
you say
that.
but
I
I
can
feel like
change
I
up.
always win it.
It can.
Well, like if your opponents get it correct the first time, and then you're like in a different position, and then it switches to like a position that you're closer to, you can come back.
Yeah.
Which is just RNG.
Say like
but,
a potential man, or do you think it's like white rice?
It
it's
could
kinda-
be good.
kinda
It just
some
needs
white rice.
to. It needs to like give you a new clock every time, like the hands on your clock.
Or just like more like you have to like you don't even need a new hand like on the clock. I think if you just had to get more points, that would also like work because it's like okay, you have a higher chance of being already in a better position if you got beat to the punch.
I think the solution is just reset to neutral after every single round.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I guess.
That's
I don't
basically
know.
what
I don't really
I'm
like this one very
suggesting.
much.
That's fine. I think, can we say Unseasoned Rice, or do you think it's worse?
I call it, yeah, it's like mid-tier. It's probably fine. Around
I
Cool
don't
for
really
Speed.
have too many
I think
thoughts
it's
on
alright.
it, so, you
Yeah.
know, Rice.
Diffuse or Lose is a minigame. I think Dylan, last time you just said you had a lot of words on it, and now your opinion has gone down. Where I just think it's, once you figure out what, quote, the strategy is, you just do that until someone messes up, and it lasts a really long time.
Yeah, I used to think that this minigame was really, really good, and now I think that this minigame is really, really bad. After you get a basic understanding of the pattern, it lasts so long, and it's so not fun. Because
That is how
like-
I feel.
you're just staring, looking for the visual cue on the fuse about to reignite, and then you just double tap A. And once you learn that very basic pattern, it's just a very long, tedious, arduous process, and
You
just
also don't
kind of
have
not
to
fun.
time it.
It does end eventually. So you know,
Yes.
if you were to ground pound the fuse 1 frame versus 2 frames, the person who ground pounds it 1 frame after it lights
For sure.
is going to last twice as long.
I want to see a task do this. How long can it go?
God.
Considering we did used to like this minigame and have then since soured on it, I think flirting versus harassment is pretty apt.
I was once very into Diffuse or Lose, and then time passed, and they just they
Yeah, a
peaked in
decade
college.
ago.
I don't know. Yeah,
It
I'm glad we're all on the same page because I mean that is
changed,
exactly
bro.
how I
I'd still
feel.
put it like here at the top.
it needs
of
like a 4th fuse or like maybe some bob-ombs walk onto the field and you have to dodge them or something.
Yeah, something
it-
to keep you moving, I think, is what it is. I think if there were like 5 wires that sometimes crossed, but you could never do all of them by staying in place.
Yeah, it's just with how it is, you can have one person on the cross and one person on the single, and I don't know if you're like frame perfect, which if you do a little bit of labbing, you could probably get close to it. Maybe you're just there for 10 minutes. I don't know.
it feels like we're there for 10 minutes.
Oh, also, Nightlight Fright. Okay, is there any other free-for-alls I forgot about?
Buried anywhere?
Yeah, no, not really.
No.
Okay, we're saying Nightlight Fright. I think this is a great Mario Party minigame. I think the best part of it, you press A when you get scared, and it's a game of chicken. But the best part is that nobody is on the same seed, so you can't just react to the person and do it after, like Wheel of Fortune rules.
Yeah, I
Price
like
is Right
true.
rules,
This
I
is
mean.
this is a good game.
I think that is important.
I'm curious to know if getting the bear met, like how possible it is for every seed to get like a 0.1 yard distance or something. Because that might be easier said than done. Because Mr. Chomp might be coming faster on some of them.
Right.
But with that being said, in practice, it's pretty fun, and I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
I agree.
Like
good.
Pretty high tier.
That's yummy tasty.
I don't love it super that much. I feel like it's kind of just hard to gauge where he is, but I do think it's good.
That's why I think it's fun.
If it were
that
too
does-
easy,
that does
You're
add to
just
the
playing
charm.
chicken with your friends.
What do we think of
And-
ID UFO?
This
I like
one's
it.
really good.
We're in the 2v2s now. Yeah, this one's pretty good. It's a little frustrating, but like in a fun way that the ships don't necessarily
match.
totally match the button.
Yeah.
So you kind of figure it out together, and
having to
there's
coordinate
some-
who goes where.
yeah, and you have to time it together. Like I think this one's pretty good.
I
We're out
think
here
so, too.
stomping butts together. It's a good time.
Also,
we
if you
played this game 100 times, and it's still kind of hard to tell which ship correlates to which button.
Yeah.
if you want to sweat 1% and go and just study the pictures one time, it'd be pretty easy to learn. But from a casual perspective of not exactly knowing which one's which and having figured out, I think makes it a little fun. I like that the pictures are not exact matches.
Me too.
Yeah, I think it's
Even
pretty
if
good.
It pisses me off sometimes.
I'd call this one yummy tasty. I like this minigame a lot.
yeah.
I think so too.
I think it is yummy tasty. I feel like we can honestly get like another, because we kind of have like all these tiers for the bottom, and I feel like we only have like really 2 tiers for the good in this one. I kind of just put like a.
Well, they're pretty good mini games.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I'm
yeah,
down
that's
to
fair
add
enough.
a tier between Potential Man and
I
Yummy
just think we
Tasty
have
if
a
you want
lot
to.
ahead of us.
That's true.
What are we thinking? What's better than potential, worse than yummy tasty?
That's the question. Is this the funniest YouTube comment?
I told people to delete their old YouTube comment, make a new comment for this tier.
We could probably bring a couple down, put a couple up.
I'd maybe call Chimp Chase the difference maker here.
Yeah, maybe bring up Heat Stroke. Dodgeball, maybe. No? Okay.
Too high.
Okay. We can do. Okay, this is fine for now. Sorry, Cade.
We almost
ID
made Cade
UFO.
Wait, that can go in the funniest YouTube comment tier.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It can be the new
like it.
gatekeeper. Okay, cool. Yeah, that feels a little better. Now we got Mario Can. This is like async Great Deflate, and
Yeah.
I think it is fun because if you're too early, you kind of fuck both people's rhythms up, and
And if you're too late, you're just
I
wasting
think it's
time.
just visually a little boring, and also the Great Deflate. Whenever you felt in sync with someone, it felt better in that minigame than it does in this one.
I like synchronizing together rather than taking turns to compare this to Great Deflate, which is
That's fair. I think this is,
probably the
like,
most apt
good, but-
comparison.
Yeah, probably not as good. However, aesthetically, I do really like opening the soup. I'm not gonna lie.
I like that
opening the
too. I
soup.
think the cans are fun. I
things are
would rather
food-themed,
get
I'm
in
happy.
sync with my partner in the way that we have to press them at the same time.
I don't think this is like a flirting versus harassment, even though there is like a better version. I think it's better than that.
I think it's a good
probably-
game.
Yeah.
Also,
It's pretty plain.
it's easy. What I like about the Great Deflate more is that whenever you're looking at your competition, like how close you are, it's kind of hard to gauge if you're winning or not in Mario Can.
That is true.
So
That's a great
so
point.
we're removing the tension from it in that capacity. I think makes it a little worse. Also,
Yeah, that is true, but it is still pretty, colorful.
I agree with that placement. That's about how I feel.
How about Handy Hoppers? I think this is phenomenal.
I love this game. also,
This is a goofy game.
30
30
sealed
seconds.
tier?
Maybe.
Really?
Certainly-
No. I wouldn't put it up
okay,
there.
okay.
I mean, it's pretty good, but I don't think I put it all the way
I'm
up
drawing
there.
a blank on this one.
Mash
This
30
is
seconds
you
of
mash
LR.
L and R, and it's like
Oh!
it's a marathon.
It's the jump rope.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I couldn't quite tell from the thumbnail.
Yeah.
But yes, no, this is a great minigame.
I would take pretty tasty yummy, but I would not
Yeah,
seal.
This might be my favorite 2v2 in the game.
I think this
Really?
is objectively the highest 2v2 we have ranked. I still like us having to agree for the tippy top tier, but like I'm fine to put this at the top of pretty yummy tasty, or pretty tasty yummy, excuse me, because there's a lot of fun little skill checks. One, I think mashing L and R for a steady rhythm is a marathon.
It's
not
hard.
an
Tough.
It's
easy thing
hard.
to
But a
do.
GameCube controller.
Well,
we have all been in like both positions, and it is just not easy syncing up with your teammate and making sure that the rhythms
the
super
synchronization
consistent.
is easy enough if the rhythm for the cranker is consistent, but it's hard to maintain that tempo for as long because you have to press L and R rather fast.
It can change at
And,
any moment.
for a long time.
For a long time, and if you mess up the rhythm, then your teammate's probably gonna fail their jump.
Yeah.
So that's where it's good difficulty, good execution. It's pretty simple to ask. Great minigame.
It's great.
It's good. It's great. It's tasty. It's
perfect.
yummy.
Berry Basket is a strange one.
This
You
one is
shoot
weird.
The things and then catch them, and
It's-
you
the
play with the
perspective.
Z-axis in a strange
Yeah, the
way.
perspective is so it's just really odd to look at. Like
And-
maybe we're all crazy, but it's
And
just like
also-
really odd to look at.
It feels like this one's it's not split screen. Also, you can just run wherever. So you
Yeah.
you can try to run and grab the other person's fruit if you beat them there. But it's just like it's kind of janky. I don't think it
It's just
plays
janky.
I don't think it plays super well with the perspective. It's hard to know as the basket person where to go just intuitively.
Yeah, it feels like
I think
this one
it's
needed a little more
rocks for
time in the oven.
bugs. I think.
I would kind of say so. It's weird. It feels like we had the Coney Island technology and we try to just reapply it in the 2v2 format. But it don't really work. The perspective, the main thing is the perspective. The perspective is so weird. It just doesn't feel right. Something's wrong.
Next up is Bus Buffer.
Now this one I do like.
Wait, why is it funny?
It's
so
a eats a pizza
short.
like. I like
Oh,
it.
okay.
I like it.
Great. It's a great minigame. I think we played with some emulation errors.
Yes, that is true.
Absolutely, we
Yes.
100% did.
I recall whenever on the All Minigames episode, Dad and I had a completely spotless bus and we lost. And I think in reality there was still some goo there. We just couldn't see it, which is very important.
I believe that this is a good mini game, though. If we want to ignore that, I would probably put it in like the funniest YouTube comment tier, like somewhere around here.
Yeah.
I just
put it
wish
up
like
there.
there was more bus to clean, but otherwise I like it.
I kind of wish there were rounds, honestly, or just different
let me
shapes,
clean several
objects,
cars.
or goops. I don't know.
Yeah.
You could
mini cases.
easily do like a double-decker bus or something and just have multiple floors you have
Yeah.
to clean or something.
But it's fun.
Yeah, no, I like
Ooh.
it. I like it a lot. It's fun. You do a big circle and you do it really good, and then the goop is gone.
Speaking of goop, we got Rumble ready.
A reaction test game for Rumble, which we turn off, even with Rumble
You
on.
press the A button as soon as it comes up on the screen.
I
or
don't like-
the controller rumbles.
I don't like reaction test games where you know what you're reacting to ahead of time. If
That's
I
it's
true.
just,
do. I think they're fun.
I don't. It's
I do
just,
like reaction just because it's one of the skill sets I have, but I do agree that it is better when it is processing on top of reaction.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
like Slap Down and Mario Party 3, where you have to bite on the correct stimuli, or
Read or
maybe instead.
Monty.
Yeah, or maybe instead of it being only the A button, maybe sometimes you press Y when that prompt comes up, or you press X.
Yeah.
Just that one little addition, I think, makes it way better. With this one, only just react to the stimuli and press A. I don't like it.
Would you call it a flirting versus harassment, or do you think it's checking rocks for bugs?
For me personally, I'm checking rocks for bugs.
That's crazy. I think you guys are hating this game too much.
Where do you rank it, Cade?
I like the simple reaction. You know, it's like mashing mini games. You know, it's like
Yeah, but also like this one doesn't have like a fun like aesthetic to it.
Yeah, the set dressing is
Nah,
pretty,
not
leaves
really.
a lot to be desired.
It's just kind of boring. Like I'm not against a reaction type, but this one's just kind of boring.
I like the
That's
1v1.
my issue.
Just one button. You know what's coming. It's just pure skill.
well, skill air quotes. How
Of course,
myelinated,
it's skill. You're reacting.
It's skill. It is a skill.
how myelinated are your sheaths, buddy? I hope your electricity is traveling through from your brain faster.
I stand with Cade on this one. I think like this is
It's absolutely a
undoubtedly
skill
a skill
set.
Next time we
set.
play
When-
this.
when they see the A button, you press the A button.
This is
I think
like
that's
me
simple
calling
enough to be really
mashing
good.
luck.
I wouldn't call it really good, but it's I like it.
I
I would like flirting versus harassment at least, if that's okay.
You got it, my friend.
We can put it bottom, but I stand by that game.
How do you feel about Sub-Marathon, though?
What is
Put
this?
that shit below click right now.
Press A to flap the eyes and lips.
Why
What does that mean?
Why does that? Why? What does it do?
Well, you're scaring
why
away
am I moving
this?
my lips? Why am I
You're
blinking?
You're scaring away the bloopers.
Manic
It makes
mallets.
me laugh.
Which one's this
fuck.
one?
This
I'm still thinking about press A for lips.
Oh, I know,
I-
aren't we all?
I don't know what is optimal. If it's optimal to gas out, it's like I've after all this time, I do not know if you're supposed to go as hard as possible and switch, or
What is
because
the
switching takes
game?
forever. It's supposed to be like a race. It's a marathon where you have to
well, yeah,
race
but
and. I don't
Why
know.
why is it a 2v2? What does the other guy do?
Okay, this is still the topic, actually.
Sorry, we can
It
move.
does-
We don't need
it
to
does
dwell on
make
it too
me
long. We
laugh
talked about it
every
a lot.
time.
Yeah,
It's
top
but
of Click 2006
ridiculous.
remote moment.
Anyway.
Manic mallets.
It's the 2v2 domination.
Yeah,
Essentially.
I like it.
Oh, very good.
I I think it's fun
Very
because
I might have a super hot take where I like this more than Domination. I know I'm lower on Domination than you guys in general, but this one, if you're playing with a pretty static set of people like we are, which I feel like a lot of people playing Mario Party would be also. This at least, the outcome isn't predetermined based on team matchup.
correct.
And for just like with Domination, it's usually going to be predetermined if you're playing with a static group of people. And this one at least throws that little wrinkle in there of added flavor.
That's fair.
Yeah. I like it a lot. I mean, it is just straight up 2v2 domination, which I don't know how you could go wrong with that. It's pretty perfect for what it wants to be. I would put it in pretty tasty yummy.
I agree.
I could put it like high up here. How does this feel?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I won't fight it.
All right, and now we got Panic Pinball, which is perhaps the funniest game on this list.
Oh man,
It's kind of like Domination in a way.
It is kind of like Domination in a way.
I described this minigame as chewing rocks when we were playing it, and I stand by that.
Like, do you mean that in a bad way? Or like chewing rocks in a good way?
I like the crunch.
Sometimes you like the crunch, like you pick up some gravel and you give it a nice chew.
It feels like it's actively physically harming me. I agree.
I think it's UFO. I think it's a UFO kind of game for me where it's kind of
really
pretty funny.
Yeah.
This is a really funny RNG game disguised as pinball.
Yeah, with
yes.
with 60 seconds of mashing. you don't have to mash.
It's not easy to mash for that long. It's hard.
Yeah, you can aim when there's one ball. You're not aiming whenever you get the multi-ball, and that's a large percentage of the game.
Yeah, and if you don't have the multi-ball, you lose. So
yeah, no, it's
just
fucked up that Mario Party twice now has made a pinball game that is not fun and entirely revolving around RNG
It's
multi-ball.
hilarious.
It is really funny, but it's what if pinball was super ass?
This is so much funnier than Waluigi's pinball.
yes, it is.
That's true. It is way funnier.
How high do we put this? Because I might be crazy thinking it's up here, no?
No, I put it up there.
It's
okay.
really funny.
Okay.
Every time I get it, I do smile. That counts for something.
I smile here more than any of these games.
When we get it, I say, "Oh boy, here we
I
go."
would put it below Chimp Chase personally, but anywhere on this list, it's okay. In this tier.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Now we got Banking Coins, which is probably one of my least favorite coin minigames of all of them, just because it doesn't follow physics.
It's boring and it don't make sense.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah,
it's unintuitive.
The bouncing
this is
pattern.
Rocks for bugs.
The bouncing pattern on the things that pop out of the bag in the center. I don't think it's meant to be predictable, but I don't think that means that it's a good decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's
it was
clearly
an
supposed to be
choice,
random,
but bad.
But they should have just made it apply to the laws of physics, I guess.
Yeah, it's just not very good. It's kind of boring.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot we got to say. Actually, we can talk about two other 2v2 minigames in the bonus modes, beach volleyball and ice hockey. We did not play ice hockey in the all minigames video, but I think we made a tier last time that was like right under the top tier of like, these are phenomenal and why can't we play them on the board?
Yeah. There was so much work put into these, and they're so sick, and they're just not a part of the game, which I think you could totally find a way to slot these into either a board or like a special event.
What the hell?
Or something.
What have I done?
Oh.
Why is it pink?
It's pink.
I don't know how I made it pink. Okay, this is okay. That's fine. I guess this would be like this.
Because like this, they're like more involved than your average. Your average minigame, but they're still not like super complicated.
Yeah, I think the reason that
perfect. Good. No notes.
So somehow I copied the emoji into Discord to try to see if I could get it without the pink, It typed the seal. It actually put the seal emoji. Then I tried to copy it back, and it came out as seal.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think that the reason that these do not come up on the board is that it's too complex for what Nintendo thinks is okay to be a minigame or a party minigame. And
It's not that much more complex.
And to which I say, boo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me play
this
them
in somewhere.
At the
They're
very
definitely
least.
the most complex minigames out of anything on this list, and I do think that makes them too scared to add them into the normal board play.
At the very least,
Which is bad.
let me toggle them on with the options.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Give me options. Which games do you want to play and not want to play?
If this one could not be on by default, and then just I'm gonna play on the expert minigame pack, which turns these on or something.
I'll unlock it or some bullshit after I play all the boards or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you could just
give me the
toggle it like the
option.
shop,
Give me
yeah.
options.
Somehow, Mario Party 1 has given you the most options, which I think is crazy.
This is a cruel world that we live in.
Anyways, battle minigames, astrological, IMO, this is like high up here for me. I think this is
Really?
I like
disagree.
it, but
I would call this a potential, man.
Wow.
Like,
I would too. I think that is
It's-
exactly where I would put it.
okay.
simple concept, but it's just kind of over really fast.
So I'm gonna give my spiel about battle minigames in general. The minigames generally are good from the selection, I think, but the battle minigame mechanic on the board is so bad. With how it determines, it comes up randomly and it counts towards the minigame star, to where it basically determines the winner, and I that makes me kind of just hate battle minigames in 5 in general. But the minigame itself is
that's
fun
not what
enough.
we're judging.
Yeah. The minigame itself is pretty fun. But
I just really don't like that you can just get completely screwed. You can just spawn as far away from the tile that you need to go to as possible.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do.
I heavily disagree with that because I think you have a lot of time to decipher it before it's possible to even read what it is. So I think it's less about where you spawn and more of how willing you are to like take a risk, because it doesn't hurt
commit.
you to commit. Like you can
Yeah.
press A on anything. It's more of like there's a lot of these like zodiac symbols that kind of look alike, and it's up to you to kind of like isolate. Okay, what is there only one of? What is there only two of here? And
yeah,
I
you
think-
can look ahead and look for ones that there aren't many copies of.
Yeah, but your
to try to
opponent
get
can
a-
do the same thing, and then it just so happens that that one's closer to them, and so you lose.
So they
That
got
is true.
rewarded for being correct.
Or
What? No, because they spawned closer to it. We spawned on opposite sides of the board.
Yeah, it's like if one person's on the right, one person's on the left, and especially like say it comes down to the 1v1, and there's only one correct option, and it's on the right side, you just lose.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I
Well,
do like
think you have
I like the game
so
in
much
concept.
time to react to that. If you want to go on the same side of your opponent before it's visible on what it is, I think you just can't.
No, I don't think that's true.
No, you cannot stand on top of each other. So no matter what, no matter where you're at on the board, there will be leverage to one side or the other, depending on how close you are.
I
You
do
can
like
The
try
way you
that.
fix this minigame, every single round, just have everybody clip into themselves at the very bottom of the board and let them move from there.
I think.
And then bada boom, it's fixed.
I'm just saying that it is impossible to know what it is before you have enough time to go from one side of the board to the other.
Yeah,
But whoever spawns closer to the thing is, I don't know. I feel like we're talking in circles here.
Yeah. Oh well. I think it's up here. Can we put in funniest YouTube comment?
Sure.
yeah.
I mean, I don't hate this game. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, that's
But-
fine.
yeah.
I think it's all right.
But with what Kate was saying, I think that's what prevents it from being a great.
Sure.
Bill Blasters. I think this is flirting versus harassment. I don't think there's a lot you can do in this, because I think the Superstars version of Bill Blasters actually has a lot of strategy in it, because I think being able to, you press A to block hits defensively with your cannon is a phenomenal decision in this, and bullets just go right through the cannon in this game, so if someone aims at you, you really have nothing to do to stop
Also,
it.
your hitbox is large. Some people can be missing
It
you by
is.
like a full 5 degrees away to one side of the other of where you're at, and like it's still making contact. Your hitboxes are very, very big. So it feels a little bogus in that capacity. Also, under the context of it being a battle minigame, you are just going to pick a loser.
Yeah. I really like the change where your cannon is also a shield.
Yeah, I think I can put this at the top of flirting versus harassment, I would say.
Yeah, that's
I'd put it there, yeah.
that's fine by me. I don't really have a lot of strong thoughts on that one. It's just like, yeah, it is what it is.
Tug O Dory. Really fun mashing minigame in concept. It's over very, very fast. And
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like a 10-second minigame.
I don't
Yeah.
know what the plus. I assume it goes on a plus minus system where, like, if you get 5 more A presses than your opponent or 10 more A presses than your opponent, then that's what kills them. I don't know what that number is. It's too low. It needs to go on for longer. It's just over. Like the instant that a player the instant that it starts reading inputs, it's just over.
Yeah, I think I like it visually that I think having like a competitive masher where it's actually like a tug of war thing and it's not twirling your goddamn stick.
Yes.
I like
God
it
for that.
in concept, but I just don't. I think it falls flat on the execution. I think this is like an unseasoned race at the bottom of it. But if anyone else wants to go lower, I'm not. Gonna
I would kind of put it in flirting versus harassment. I mean, it's like knockout slime time, right?
Yeah.
Essentially. Which is fine, but
it's just so fast.
Better than
it's
Willflower.
just it's over so quickly.
I do like it better than Willflower.
Yeah, definitely. And I love the aesthetic. It's very fun. It's very
What
colorful.
about twist and out.
I hate this
Ooh.
minigame.
This
Yeah,
game
this one's boring.
kind of sucks.
this kind of feels like we're checking for bugs. We're just kind of walking around in some flowers.
It's just so hard to interact, and you base like you have a ton of iframes, and you have to sit there and wait around for the arena to get small for any progress to get made.
Yeah,
So-
the beginning of the game just straight up doesn't matter because as long as you're holding into the middle, you're not going to die.
And there's no reason to go on the edges. Maybe we spawn some power-ups on the edges that make you knock back your opponent more. So that way it's
That would
a little
be
risky.
interesting, yeah.
It's a little risky to go out there and collect it or
Give me
something.
a power shroom or something. I don't know.
But yeah, it's just you just sit and wait around for too long, and then even still, when the arena's really small, I feel like there's not a lot of skill expression to be had.
I just don't like when games are
Bad
hold
brawler.
until someone runs out of invincibility
Yeah,
frames.
it's just kind of a bad brawler.
Yeah, it's bad.
You hate to see it.
I like
But
the
yeah,
They
placement.
love to make them.
But you know what's even worse? Jacob?
What is it, Cade?
Lucky lineup! At least I think so. Are we in agreement? I fucking hate this game. This shit sucks.
It sucks. This is
is-
RNG
this is
bad.
I want to
skip.
click remote this one. I
yeah.
swear to God, there's just nothing. You're
It's
barely
above-
playing a video
it's above
game.
mathletes at the
Yes,
very
it
least
is.
because I do like looking at a slot machine because I know that I have a gambling problem, which is why I don't go gambling.
I know this sounds funny, but Pac-Man Fever actually has a version of this minigame, and I think they do it better, where you just press A on a rotating slot machine, and there's like, it's consistent, and you can time it to try
Yeah.
to get the best of everything. And
This
it's
is
cool.
a very rewarding, skillful minigame, but Lucky Lineup is way too fast, where like, there's really no point in even trying to time it.
You're
Just
not
smash
going
A
to be
9
able to
times.
time it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was like what you're describing, then it would be good because that's fun and expressive.
It's just slot machine.
But
It
this
would
is
be good 'cause
just
it's
random.
fun.
There's
Yeah, I
no way
agree.
you time this.
So, and yeah, it's an RNG game. It's an RNG battle game, which for some reason in this very limited pool of battle mini games, there's 2 of them that are pure RNG, and this is one of them, and it's the worst of the 2.
Bad
Yeah, fuck
game.
that game.
But Random Ride, it's like a day at the races with, I would say, a less fun coat of paint.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think this
But-
is still
Yeah.
fun. Yeah, it's still like the same thing.
Yeah,
it's
but-
just, yeah. Like, I wouldn't
I
even call
do-
it flirting
I
versus
love this
harassment.
game.
I think this
I
is
think
like
it's
up
great.
it's still fun. It's still
Yeah.
very fun.
there. Yeah.
When I go to a baseball game and we've got some downtime and I get to watch the French fry chase the Coca-Cola or like the baseball mascot or whatever, I'm having a great time. I'm sipping my beer. I'm yelling, "Go baseball, go!"
Go French fry. Are you caught for French fry? I don't know.
Like,
Just go.
I like this one quite a bit, even though it is not as fun as watching, the Thwomp or whatever.
Yeah,
I'd
to be
put
fair,
I'd put
Panic
funniest
Pinball is
YouTube
also up there.
comment.
Like in that game, I'm pretty sure that there is a correlation between how positively charged the names are and their odds at winning. I don't know which one's which, but I could be making stuff up. This might need a fact check for you viewers at home, but I'm pretty sure there is a correlation between those.
I want to say you're right,
It's
but
probably
I
like
also
an
just
odds
don't
thing.
know.
Like it's
Yeah.
not 1-to-1, but it's like, if it's like feeling good, you've
Do you
got a
think
better
it's
chance.
Exactly,
YouTube
yeah.
comment or potential man?
Got
I
YouTube
think it's
comment.
funniest YouTube
I like it.
comment.
I like it.
love
It's
this
funny.
game. It's a fun
like-
coat of
it's-
paint for the
Go
RNG.
baseball, go!
Is this Go Baseball Go right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Because this one, we at least get the thrill of, watching it unfold. Whereas with the slots, you just press A like 8 times, then it's over.
So now this game has a lot of dual mini games, but as you can kind of tell by the backgrounds, they are kind of like, they just kept recycling the same thing to make a lot of duels. And I do not think that's a bad thing. In fact,
No, yeah,
I think
that's
duels
good.
should
Fine.
be varied. Rather than recycle assets to have, like,
More
I'd rather it
games.
be these 5 different duels than just like one duel in this background. I think if there was a time to recycle assets, go ahead and do it, because you can tell
Yeah.
that, like, there's across all these duels, there's pretty much like 4 sets.
Yeah.
And
I think that's cool.
A-okay.
I actually
Yeah.
appreciate that. I think it's fun to have like designated dual zones.
Yeah, I don't mind
dual
them
zone.
being like. I'd rather have too many duels, because that is one thing where I think it like, think of Mario Party Jamboree. If you have motion controls off, there are 4 duels, and if you're
That
and
sucks.
most of them are not skillful. And if you are good at the one that is skillful, you just win pretty handedly.
Yeah, it's the variety is definitely good. I agree.
Duels are hype. Hell. We need more.
I do think that this selection is a rather large mixed bag. However,
I think they have a lot of good
But
ones.
that's okay.
Like shock absorbers, which is not a good one, actually. So we're starting off weak. Wait, this is the one
you
where you dodge the balls.
Yeah, you dodge the balls. Sometimes they arc to one another, and you want to dodge the line.
I think
Right.
this is better than most.
It's better, but in
It
practice,
alright.
Like unseasoned rice.
yeah, it's the idea of it's good, but in practice, what happens is that the nodes just end up kind of surrounding one person more unfairly than the other, and that it feels a little bogus.
It's as long as both of you are like a little bit competent at moving around, this is basically just an RNG minigame.
As to who
Yeah.
who they wish to target.
The balls will just kind of checkmate one person eventually.
It's alright.
It's okay. It's not bad.
It's alright. I mean, I'd rather play this than Coin Cash, but I would rather drive the boat, so I'm cool with that spot.
And now we got Countdown Pound, and I absolutely adored this kind of minigame.
This
is
game
a
rocks.
fantastic dual genre,
Yeah.
flavor.
It's
This
about
shit-
as
this shit's great.
It's about as good as she gets. I'd put it top tier. It's
I would
I'm
too.
down.
I'm
Per-
not
perfect
mad.
game.
Honestly, yeah.
It's so
Yeah,
good. I
it's-
love timing mini games. I
Pressing
love
the
it.
A button, and this. Correct me if I'm wrong. Does this minigame also hide the number after? a certain
No.
one?
No,
it does
This
not.
one
this
does
one does
not.
not hide it. That one exists in Mario Party 2 on the spaceport, but yeah, no, this one is
I
just
think
ground
you
pound,
can do it
close
either
to
way.
zero,
I
close to
still
zero.
think this is. Yeah, I still think just getting closest to zero
Yep.
is like really fun.
Both
Yeah.
of them are great, and this one's great as well. So
I
Keep
love
her,
Good as
timing,
hell.
and I love timing the ground pound specifically because like that's adding a whole different layer to, how long does a ground pound take to come out? Really good, really
I
really
think
good.
it's a great minigame, and it feels
Yeah.
good when you win. And usually when you lose, it's by like hairs,
It is really fun. Like we've talked about it a lot with like the mashing games, but having sort of a results screen where you can see how well you did. I like how granular this one gets because it is like you're dealing with tenths of a second. Like that's fun.
Yeah.
that's
And
cool.
On
Yeah.
some level, it is a game of chicken because if you do not trust your opponent's capabilities, you can just react to right after them if you think they're going to be early or something.
I actually wonder what the input refresh rate is. If it's one input per frame for your second A button, or if there's like inter-frame refresh rates for how, like, can you get 0.02 and 0.01 on the same minigame? I don't know.
Dylan, can you talk about pound or Womp Maze for me?
How does that make you feel?
This is one of many
Great minigames.
One of many RNG duels in this game. I think that there's perhaps too many RNG duels in this game, and I don't think that this one's necessarily a fun way to do it. There's only
I like this one.
You're fumbling around in the dark for a correct path, and one person will fumble around in the dark correctly first. And like once they get ahead of you, and if you've chosen wrong, you really can't make up the ground because it takes too long to undo all the progress. So yeah, it's just a pretty bad coat of paint on an RNG, and also an RNG duels, which oftentimes duels will determine the outcome of the entire game. It just really seems like we're flipping a coin to determine who wins.
Well,
that kind of
it's
sucks.
not really RNG because running into if you move too quickly and you hit into the wall,
Yeah,
you
it's
do
not
get slowed
RNG,
down.
man.
And also, the maze isn't just randomly changing up to give somebody a better.
No, but you pick.
We're just solving a maze faster than the other person.
I think the maze is checking rocks for bugs, because as a spectator to this minigame, most times I don't think I played it a single time. I think I only watched other people play it. Pretty funny.
So
You were missing out.
I essentially view it as at the beginning you pick 1, 2, or 3, and that's the path. And you can try to walk down the same path as your opponent, I guess, because you could go to the top path, the middle path, or the bottom path to search for the correct one. And if I pick 1 and my opponent picks 2 and the correct one was 2, I lose. And it's just over immediately. We're not finding our way through a maze because like 2 of the 3 will just result in dead ends. And then you will always have to go back to the start and start over. And thus walking on your opponent's heels, who's already chosen the correct path.
The best way to fix this is to just, unfortunately, use a bigger set and make the maze have multiple twists and turns, because if you go all the way to the end of a maze, it takes like 3 to 5 seconds if you don't hit anything.
Yeah.
I would say checking
I do think it would be better if
bugs.
they were bigger, but I like this one.
No,
I think you're checking for bugs pretty hard on this one.
Okay, you are kind of checking for bugs.
Yeah,
you
you're
gotta walk
checking
around
for
slowly to
paths.
see where the whomp
Oh,
jumps
you want to
up.
hear checking for bugs? How about Pound Para? This is the Get
Bro.
Real mini game.
Get real.
Yeah, this is get real as hell.
And this one is also
stupid.
RNG, and you just pick the right button. You don't know which button
There's
it is.
one button. Just slam the one closest to you, because that's the best odds is just get to a button
This
fast.
is checking rocks for bugs.
It's I feel like that fits it more than anything else in the whole tier, honestly.
Pick a button, hope it's right. Maybe you win the entire game off of it. 2-star swing.
Then take everything Dylan was saying about Rumble ready, and we kind of get the solution here in Shy Guy Showdown, where it is a duel. It is a reaction duel, but Shy Guy holds a sign, and he holds a lot of fake out signs as well. That again, there is a processing ability in it where sometimes he says M like Mario, but that's not a button on the controller. And if he says Y and you press X, you lose. It's not even that you don't get to shoot; you lose the duel. So
Your gun
being
blows up
wrong
in your
is very
face.
committal.
I like
it's
this
great.
one.
I'm trying to think if there's any reaction game in the entire series I like better than this one.
I honestly would like to put it like in Pretty Tasty
Yeah.
Yummy.
I was gonna put it
yeah,
higher
this
than
is
that.
definitely
I put it
tasty yummy.
high, pretty tasty yummy.
Okay, like here.
It's really good.
Like here.
I put the
Something
highest
like
most
that.
one. Yeah. I think it's a
I
little
don't wanna
too
put it
simple.
there.
I think it's a little too simple to be considered one of the goats, but it's the perfect execution of this style of minigame, and you don't have to do anything about it. The set dressing is great.
I've been enjoying this kind of mini game since I was playing like Kirby mini games on my Game Boy Advance, where you gotta like do the samurai draw against Meta Knight, and he's like giga fast, and I always lost. But I was like, this is fun.
It's cool.
It's great.
I love reacting.
And next up, we have button mashers, which I think we're all in agreement on. This is a one-of-a-kind duel. Or one-of-a-kind mini game where you have to mash a button, which sounds pretty boring, but it stacks in really interesting ways where you have to mash at the end pretty much every face button and every trigger, but it builds in
Which
such
is
an interesting
crazy.
fashion where it's not just pressing them in succession. You have to mash A, L, Y, and it's like, that's an awkward arrangement, but that's kind of like the beauty of it. Like, I think button mashers is like up here.
Super unique and fun. And you get to watch your guys hold a bunch of big boxes and they go, whoa.
I think this one might be the best button masher that isn't domination. It's definitely got the best sauce for
It's
a
so
button
unique.
masher.
I would even put it like here, if I can be honest.
I'm really surprised they have never made anything else like button mashers out of all the mini
This
games.
one's too hard.
It is really hard. It's fun. It's awesome.
I would be curious to dissect this game. Like, so imagine I'm having to mash A, B, Y, X. What if what if I just mash A and B as fast as I can? Does it fail
we
me?
can test that.
I'd have to. I might need to take this one under the microscope and see. Like,
I would assume that doesn't work. I want to assume that wouldn't work.
yeah, if it's just checking for one button every so often, I don't know the inner workings of the game too much, but the concept and how they want you to play is very fun.
Yeah, and then we have Get a Rope, which is Pitfall, which is a lot of other games. You pick from 1 to 3 ropes, and either you get the fuck you prize or you win.
Yeah, this is another
I'm getting a rope.
duel.
I prefer this kind of RNG for a duel. I think that every Mario Party game should have some Code of Paint game for this for a duel. There should be like a
think
bunch
so,
of skill
too.
games.
It's a
and then there should just be
necessary
one that's
evil.
like, yeah, and then there's one that's just like, check for a bug.
I don't want
You
to
got
rank
the
it.
Has a
bug.
bug on it. You lose.
I don't want to go on record saying it's fun, but I do agree that it's necessary.
I think so.
You need this.
They should all have it.
With that being said, the set dressing on this one's kind of lame. It should like
yeah, that's another thing.
it
It's
just
fun,
rains
but
confetti.
sometimes you die.
It just rains
Sometimes,
confetti
yeah,
on the
you-
winner.
You get an anvil dropped in your head. That's fun.
And then we have Pump and Jump.
It's just a straight up A masher against one another.
Yeah.
It's not a lot to say.
fine.
It's middle of the road. It's whatever.
Could
It's
this even
just
be like a
it's
click
white
remote?
rice.
Oh, really?
I mean, it's just 1v1
I'd-
domination.
yeah,
like,
I'd
just
say
with
so.
Less fanfare.
It's just who can press the A button the most within 10 seconds, right? That's
yeah.
this one.
It's very basic.
Yeah,
I don't have a lot to say about it.
I don't
That shit's
really
white.
care
That
much.
shit's rice.
I think head waiter though, this is awesome. I do wish the number was higher so you could play with the mind games of it longer.
Yeah, so the
Me
number
too.
starts at
That's
9.
my biggest complaint.
The number starts at 9 and you can bring it down by 2, but like it takes away the number when like after like the third
Like
the
5,
third
I think.
one. So then at that point like you kind of just it's kind of just orange. I don't think there's enough room to play around with.
Needs to be longer.
And I really think that the game theory here is that you should just press A. You should just remove it by 1.
It's also not a big enough number. Maybe if there were rounds to this, or if the number was higher, because I think we should at the very least do like the table tennis thing where we change the server.
Yeah.
Because I think leading with it just gives you a pretty big advantage.
Yeah.
Because essentially the other person starts the game with a 7.
Yeah, it's just it's like this one might be a flirting versus harassment type game where it's like good in concept. I just don't think they nailed the execution.
Yeah, I can agree. with
I
that.
wish
It's
it
like-
was better because it's great on paper.
Many
do
such
agree with
cases.
Then we got Blown Away, which is the game that never quite made sense, where you just have to blow air at your opponent and sometimes you lose.
Oh,
and-
yeah.
This just kind of sucks. This is just
It's-
like a really bad 1v1 brawler.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
this
think
one's
is
not
a
very
click
good.
remote for me.
I agree. I think it's awful. I think it's just
I'd probably put it
if
lower.
I roll this, I'm rolling my eyes and I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
it's janky. It's clunky. You don't really have enough knockback. It lasts a long time.
I could almost argue that like the thing about these are comically bad. This one is just boring, and
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
perhaps an even greater sin.
But boring, long, and bad.
Yeah. Oh well, that's fine. Mary Poppins. This is this A B?
A plus B mash.
Yeah, mashing
Yeah.
A plus B. I like it more than just mashing A.
Yeah, we'll put it one above.
There's really nothing to say. Yeah, it is more engaging than just hitting A.
I also
think.
think that we have spent an hour longer on this version of the tier list than we did on the last one that we recorded and posted.
I'd be curious to check the times. I don't know if it's been a whole hour. Maybe it is. I don't know.
Yeah, you can
But-
check.
but certainly
I
a
think
little-
we're
We're about
about audio
on
for it.
par. I think we're a little over, but
Yeah, I still have my.
We can.
Yeah,
we
how
can
long
look
is
at
that
it.
audio? But yeah, Bound of Music, I'm going to say this is a dual minigame using the cloud set, and there are, I'm going to make up a number here. There are like 28 hidden blocks, but the most notable thing about that number, well, it's unlikely you are going to hit every single one of them, but if you hit, let's say everybody, both players, split the coin blocks perfectly down the middle, it's a tie. Finding
Which is
every
whack.
single coin block is difficult to do. And if you both happen to find the exact same number of them, you tie. And I think it just like pisses me off in the design of it that how do you
Yeah,
make a game like
that's-
this where it doesn't, we have not run into this as an issue, by the way, but
Right.
it still just angers me that how do you not
You
have
can
this be
tie.
an odd number?
It's also it's some of the blocks have some of the blocks are duds and some of them aren't. It's kind of RNG. There's
I don't think it is.
There's a very small skill expression, but you can hit very
Is
easily
there?
hit more blocks. You can very easily hit more blocks than your opponents and lose.
Yes.
Yeah, no, well, there is skill expression to it because it's like they are totally invisible, but then every few seconds you see like a glimmer off.
So
of
you
where
try to
Some
map it.
memorization.
Yeah, so you'd map it.
Yeah, but you can't tell which.
yeah, but you
ones
don't know
are
what it
the
is.
duds.
So
Yeah, but like you also, I mean, we did see people just like jumping at nothing. Like that's what
Yeah.
the skill expression is. You
Yeah.
are, it's skill expression into like a 50-50.
This is
You're checking for bugs.
Checking for bugs, but I think it's better than some of these. You know?
Yeah.
sure.
It's not better than Womp Maze.
Okay.
Fuck you guys.
Whatever you say, man.
Sky Survivor is another one that we've seen it end with a tie, and I think duels ending with ties when it's not like a result of both players playing phenomenally will always be anticlimactic because there's like I think Fuzzy Sky School or something like that in Super Mario Party. And that just goes until everybody dies. And I think that's awesome and exactly how this minigame should be.
Absolutely.
it is.
It's
like,
potential,
this one
man.
does get pretty tough towards the end. It just
It's not hard enough.
you both can win.
It's
it's
potential, man. It just needs to get increasingly harder, not end in a tie.
Oh, I don't think this is even good enough to be potential, man. I think this is like flirting versus harassment.
Jacob, I agree with you.
I also think this is flirting versus harassment.
It's almost really cool, but
yeah.
it's just the way that the rules work. It's not that cool.
I'll put it like
To the point where I'm not happy to see it show up.
They got win waivers. This is LR mashing.
LR mashing. Yeah, that's a fun
Dollar
one.
alternate. It's like fine.
Just put it with the other mashing duels.
like,
What can you say? I mean, it's
it's basic.
I like mashing LNR. I am of the opinion that is one of the funner mashing things. I don't know what
I don't
I'm
know if these are
saying.
going off screen or not. I'll zoom out a little bit for our 4x3 viewers.
Oh, there you go.
And then we got Peace Out, which, if I may, these type of little puzzle games scratch my head beautifully. I would say
Same.
I'm putting this here. Like I think this is my favorite minigame in all of Mario Party 5, and I don't think that's the popular thing. I think we all think it's good, but where do we put
I would not
Peace
put
Out?
it at the very front, but I do definitely think it belongs towards the front of this tier.
Yeah, I think Leaf Leap is like him.
Okay.
But I do really like Peace Out. I especially love that you're pulling from the same conveyor belt of pieces.
Uh-huh.
I think it's fun. It's like we're trying to solve the same jigsaw puzzle at the same time, but we're pulling from one box where we combine two of them. It's a good time. I like a little match 3 or match colors or whatever you want to call these. They're just fun. I like puzzle games.
I would put it a tier down personally, just because I think that The reason the reason is that your cursor is so slow that your ability to process where to put things quickly is bottlenecked by the cursor speed.
True.
I mean, I think that's part of the thing.
We could fix this with
I
mouse
don't think
mode.
that's like an awful thing.
I don't think that takes away from it. I just think that's part of it.
Well, for me, I would be able to it would be a larger skill expression if like I'm just kind of waiting for my cursor to move constantly, and I'm like, I want to go here, bang, 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 but I have to grab it and place
that is
it
true.
and
If it was completely uncapped cursor speed, then it would definitely have like a higher skill expression. But
yeah, I don't think it should be
the speed
full,
at which it is provides plenty of
We're
skill.
all playing by the same speed.
Yeah, I think that the full untapped 22,000 DPI mouse would be too much. But I think it's too slow for me.
We need mouse
why
mode
would
for
it tear
this.
down.
Bring it back,
Can you put it at the
Nintendo.
That's what
bottom
I'm
of
saying.
seal tier, or do you think it's like pretty tasty yummy?
I would put it in pretty tasty yummy, but if all of you agree that it's higher, then
I
I'm not
really
gonna
think
do
it belongs towards the top.
Because I would even like ask for the video because I love this more than any other game in Mario Party 5. Now we're out of the duels. Very scattered bunch, I will say. Perhaps the most scattered of any other tier. And now we got the DK mini games. We can just kind of rank these. Whatever.
They're
None of them are good.
pretty whatever. They're
Banana
not very
Punch bad,
good.
Vine Climb bad. Banana Punch is looking for bugs, straight up.
Yeah, that is.
You're just looking under the rock. It sucks.
I would rather get real.
Yeah.
Divine Climb. There's some.
It's kind of
This is
whatever.
like
It's not
kind of a
boring.
game, sort of.
it's kind of boring.
It's pretty boring.
It's not good. I feel like I'm checking for bugs. Well, I mean, you're literally checking for
You're
bugs because
all
you avoid the
checking for bugs
spiders.
here. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Mass
Yeah.
appeal. You just
I'm gonna
don't. You
zoom
walk
out
around.
again.
Don't hit the bananas.
Yeah.
Eh.
And now we got Bowser.
Then,
I think we can call Cajun. Wait, is it no? Scaldron Cauldron. Oh my god.
Scalding Cauldron.
This is a vicious vending, but it makes you lose the fucking game.
true.
Yeah, this is. But what is it? PVE. What's the Mario Party 4 one? The 1v3. The
the
cannons.
hide and go boom.
Hide and
Yeah.
go boom. Yeah. Which is
Yeah,
bad because
Bowser-
you lose the game if you lose this.
Sometimes
You can.
you have it. Imagine that it's like lose this Bowser minigame, lose all your coins, and if you roll this one 2/3 of the time, you just lose, and there's nothing you can do about it. He burns two. You pick one, and he burns two. You're dying 2/3 of the time.
Yeah, it sucks.
Fuck
I
you.
think that's.
fuck this.
I think that's just not very fun.
Yeah, it feels
so
bad.
It's very
anti-player.
Mario Party, but that's not always a good thing.
No. I would say I think Mario Party gets a bad rep. I think everybody always says Mario Party is a skillless game. It's all luck, blah, blah, blah. And I think that stems from people who don't understand how Mario Party works. Because I actually think a lot of the decisions in the game across the entire franchise are very intentionally done, intentionally played. And there's a lot of, skill in managing luck and managing risk.
You can't win them all, but you can improve your odds.
You can't win them all.
Yes,
But the thing
yeah.
about this game is that this minigame sums up what people think Mario Party is in a bad way. I just think a lot
That's a
of people
good way
have
of
a gross
putting it.
misunderstanding of like how stats work in a game like Mario Party and how luck works, and that like there are instances of luck in Mario Party, but I wouldn't say the game is boiled down to luck. Can you get unlucky and lose? Yes.
This
But
minigame is pure luck, and the
Yes.
results are very impactful.
Yeah.
And it's not even impossible for you to get this minigame twice in one standard 20-turn game, or maybe, God forbid, more.
Yeah, it's just completely out of your hands, and it sucks when it happens to you, and then when it happens to your opponents, I don't think it feels good either.
No.
No, not really. You didn't do anything.
Because it really feels like you're getting handed the win if you're on the receiving end of your opponents getting fucked over by it.
If you roll that minigame and it's for any sort of real stakes, it's just kind of like, well, I hope one of us doesn't die. I hope literally someone survives the plane crash. I'm gonna feel bad about this forever.
I have survivor's guilt. It should have been me, damn it.
There is a Cage and Cookin', which I
This game
think is
also
the opposite
sucks.
of Scalding Cauldron, where
Yeah.
it's
You win for
so
free.
baby easy where it just nullifies
Yeah.
the space, which I think makes me hate Scald and Cauldron more because it's either nothing happens or everything does. But I think this game is
Yeah.
like, it just happens. It's whatever.
You
But
do
It's-
have to press buttons. There
It's-
is that.
It's
this-
nothing.
this
Yeah,
game
I'm pressing
is-
buttons on the remote.
This
and I'm
game
skipping
is
this shit.
extremely easy. I
It's
don't
nothing
know what
nowhere.
they were cooking.
Not at all for me.
You are
I'm-
not in any danger if you get
I'm
this.
yeah.
I'm calling it nothing nowhere, not at all.
Yeah, this is Rain of Fire is the best of the 3 Bowser mini games, but I think they're all in this bottom tier, which I think I'd rather play.
I would say so.
Sometimes you
these
win,
over
sometimes you lose on that one, but it's still like kind of easy.
It's kind of easy.
Why are there only
it's
2 rounds?
boring.
It's
I don't
so
know.
fast.
2 is such a strange number.
Yeah.
They could have just done it to, like, I don't know, just go until one person
Just
dies,
3.
kind of like darts or something. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Darts was great. Remembering the fruits was great. What
think-
happened?
I think
the
darts is
first to
still one
lose
round,
loses.
right?
Well, it's just first to lose.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
you just
oh,
go
oh,
until
yeah,
someone
yeah.
loses. Or
Yeah,
wait,
yeah,
no,
I
that's,
see what you're
that's
saying.
not true because it's 4
No,
rounds.
in darts,
Whoever gets the highest
No, yeah,
score
darts
wins.
is just first to lose.
it's
Or
everybody
lowest-
has 1 round.
Or lowest score.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yeah. The lowest score loses unless you hit the
Kate,
thing.
how did you feel about Frightmare to put a bow on our arc in Mario Party 5?
As the expert in all things Bowser boss battles, it's pretty good. I mean, it's definitely the best one from what we have played.
Yeah?
There were different phases. That was interesting. It really did feel like an actual boss fight. It was fucking hard compared to the other ones. I was playing on the extreme setting, I think. So
He's a wizard. He shoots.
he is a wizard. He has the Bowser boomerang. Wait, was that 4? I don't even
the
remember. at
Bowser
this point.
bomb.
Bowser bomb. All sorts of
Yeah,
magic
you thought
tricks.
you beat him, and then there was like the whole ass second phase.
Yeah, I don't even think I was close. There was probably another phase after that too, if I had to guess, and maybe one after that too. I don't know.
We can call it the potential, man. Like there was some sauce there.
It was good. They're getting better. I think this one was better than 4.
And there you
4
have
was
it.
a lot better than 3.
Yeah, checking our last recording, this one ran about 40 minutes longer.
What the hell?
We had a lot more, about time and a half longer. We had a lot more to say.
How
we
did
had to
we manage
sleep on
that?
it, I guess. And we can put this tier list on screen. Colin, put our first take on this tier list on screen, and
Side by
wow,
side.
Is it? I don't. I think it's so crazy that I always say this when it comes to like ranking Pokemon or something. Where if
Depends
you
on the
ranked every
day.
Pokemon every day of the week, there'd be 7 different tier lists radically.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
But this one's definitive.
Yeah, this one's updated.
This one's for
It's the most
sure.
recent one. All in all, minigames in Mario Party 5, I think this tier list is the strangest shape we've ever had, where it's like 2 blocks, really.
Yeah, I think the flirting versus harassment and lower are bad. This one has a lot of really bad mini games.
Yeah, like even if this looked like this, you know, if we just kind of like moved everything around, like it is strange to put it lightly.
Very blocky.
Very blocky.
A lot of really good ones and a lot of straight terrible ones.
This might be like the contender for the most really good ones and the most really, really bad ones.
After we ranked all like the free for alls, I was kind of sitting there thinking, I was like, oh, wait, maybe this game is way better than I remembered in terms of mini games. And then the 2v2s were kind of up there. I guess it's really just weighed down by a lot of the other bullshit. I think
Yeah.
Mario Party 5's board play is so egregious that it is only complemented in a bad way by the insane amounts of battle minigames and Bowser minigames that just kind of throw everything to the wayside.
Yeah, as though you had agency before.
Yeah, they just expedite you making some awful decision that you have no control of so much easier.
I really do think, as far as Mario Party 5 goes, every single minigame could be in pretty tasty, yummy, or above tier. And the board play is so bad, it just could not
wouldn't-
fix it. The game still sucks.
Yeah, the game is not great.
I don't like playing collections of mini games otherwise. For other like genres of party games, the board play is what's important.
It's all
Yeah.
about the boards. That's what they need to understand.
So that's Mario Party 5 for everybody. And
Whee!
I hope you're ready to see Mario Party 6. We sure are.
Yay!
Yay!